Okay, we're live now. And
It's me again.
there's nobody on there.
I know it. Somebody's watching.
No, nobody's
They just
watching.
don't know you're
Hey,
watching.
look at there where it says zero right
Oh,
there.
they're watching.
This
They're
is
like Big
zero.
Brother.
There's 0 thumbs up.
Somebody's
There's 0
watching.
watching.
I'm watching. Watch
Nobody's
it. Watch
interested.
it. I'm fixing to watch. They said we seen enough of your crap yesterday.
I don't blame them. Oh,
I don't blame them either. I wouldn't want to watch it again either.
I wouldn't either. All we do is pick up kids from school. I don't really blame anybody for not wanting to watch that.
Look, somebody's watching. It's me. Look, somebody's watching. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves not watching us. We're very entertaining. I'm having to watch for us. Sad.
We'll put Jan's thing up there. So it says you're not on there now.
Well, I'm on here.
It says you're on there now. But
I'm on there.
You were off a minute ago.
I'm not off, but I'm on.
Well, it's because of the time. There's somebody on here.
Hi, whoever.
We're
We're back.
We can't see really what's going on. There's 2 people on here.
Who is it?
3.
Who are you?
We don't know who's on.
Who's
Hey,
on?
whoever's
Who's on
on.
second? What's on third?
We're trying to put, there's 4. We're trying to do
Hello.
a shout out. We can't see anybody's comments if you're commenting yet.
No.
But anyway, we're doing a shout out for Simply Jan's Homestead. She's working on 1,000. We need to get Jan to 1,000. And another one we got is Ed. Good morning, Wondering Wiley. How are you doing? But if y'all ain't got Ed's attention to detail, that's Ernie Hatmaker's husband, Ed. Ed Hatmaker. Awesome channel. He was at 1,000. He had 4,000 watch hours. I mean, was ready to get monetized. And what do you know happened to Ed? All of a sudden, Ed got the purge from YouTube and he dropped down to like 930 subscribers or something like that, which would have been absolutely awful.
Yeah.
So, hey, how are you doing? If y'all can sub Ed's attention to detail and Simply Jan, they're both pushing 1,000. That's where we're trying to get. Are you a mod, Tina?
No.
Tina's not a mod.
I'm a model citizen.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to make Tina a mod. Hey, how are you doing?
He's nor
I can't pronounce it.
K-U-N-A.
Yeah, we know you very well. I've watched a bunch of your videos.
Hey, subscribe to my channel. It's Colette Fry. C-O-L-E-T-T-E.
She's the one who thinks you're so pretty.
Oh, you're so sweet. I think you're so pretty too, because I'm looking at you. Pink Floyd, you two are so 80s kids. Pink Floyd and Atari.
Yeah,
oh my God, I didn't catch that.
We're stuck in time.
We're so stuck. Who was that? Who said that?
We've been stuck in time forever.
Lala Farm.
Yeah, we are.
We are. I mean, we're so old.
We would play Atari if we had one.
I'm telling you.
Pitfall.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Wouldn't that be fun? You remember Pitfall?
When we had Paul.
Anybody remember Journey Escape? Man, that was like the Journey Escape from Journey. It played the music from Germany, like
Germany?
Journey
in Germany?
Journey, yeah. But anyway,
I'm too young
hey,
for that.
Duckmaster Outdoors. But hey, seriously, Simply Jan, we want to get Simply Jan. I'm gonna try to figure out how to make.
I look like Britney Spears. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's what she said before.
Oh, you're so sweet.
That is sweet, isn't it?
I wish I had Britney's money. Hey, Husky and Wolf Dog.
But we need to, I don't know how to make, I don't know how to do what I need to do. I don't know how to make people mods, and I don't know how to post, but we need Ed Hatmaker's channel posted on here, and we need, which is Ed's attention to detail. And then we need, Simply Jan's posted on here. But Lala Farm says I pushed Jan out a couple of days ago. Good deal.
Would you push her out of a window?
He pushed. That's funny. But anyway, yeah, we want to promote them 2 channels, and we also want to promote the people watching His Way. He's working real hard, His Way Homestead, on getting and getting his watch time. He's right there, and we're right there too on our watch time. But That's why we're doing a bunch of these lives. We're trying to get our watch time up
I
as
know
high as
you
we
said
can
that
get it.
on the first time you watched me. I saw that. She talked about me being looking like Britney.
Yeah,
Spears.
she did. She always said you look
I'm
pretty.
gonna dye my hair and get me some extensions and get me a. Well, maybe I won't get the skimpy outfit because I'm too fat for that. But we'll see if I look like. I'll get Frank a skimpy outfit.
Yeah, give me his.
I'll get Frank one of those outfits that Britney wears. Now that'd be worth
Now,
paying to watch.
that would get some people watching the channel.
I would watch it.
You would watch it.
You look better than. Oh my God, y'all are so sweet. I look better than Britney. Oh,
That's Husky and Wolf Dog. How are y'all doing? They're from
from
over the pond too. You ever watch them?
No, but I will now.
You need to because they got two dogs. It's Caillou and I can't pronounce the other one's name. Caillou and
California. My God.
I can't ever pronounce the other one's name. But they're the coolest two husky dogs.
Hello.
And one of them's part wolf, I think.
Hello.
But they're the coolest dogs. Who you got online?
California. Hello. Hello. They don't want to talk to me. God, I thought they were calling because I look like Britney
California
Spears.
didn't want to talk to you.
I thought they were calling to put me on TV.
But they are. They're the prettiest dogs. They're the sweetest dogs. She got the best channel too of them.
Oh, what's happening?
But hey, Fred Henry, how you doing?
What happened?
Good to see you. Hey man, we're trying to promote old Ed's attention to detail. We're trying to get his subscribers back. So anybody that can shout him out or shout Simply Jan out or do whatever you can do, we need to promote them guys and get them over 1,000 because they're right there at the mark. And Ed, like I was saying, Ed's got the situation where he was over 1,000. He has the 4,000 hours watch time requirement. He was ready to get monetized. And his new homestead, they've got a brand new homestead out in Arkansas. Him and Ernie do. And what do you know? Yeah, he's a Navy brother. I didn't know you was in the Navy. I would have shouted you out in my Navy shout out. Oh, that's too, because there's a lot of people, Lala Farms on here, they were in the Navy too.
I can sing in the Navy.
Yeah. Yeah, you can sing.
In the Navy. Yes, you can sail the 7 seas.
That ain't what they're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think most Navy people didn't really like that.
Oh, you probably didn't. But I like it. We want you. We want you. We want you as a new recruit.
Yeah, I remember that song. Let's see here.
Oh, they're gonna ban me on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was the song, wasn't it? Back in the day. LOL. I bet a lot of y'all remember that.
Okay. It's early and I ain't had a whole lot of coffee. It's on.
Village people.
Village crazy people. I should have been a village person. What would I have been? Well, if I was in the village people, what would I have been?
You would have been the construction worker.
I don't want to be the construction worker. Horrible representation.
Horrible.
Tony.
Tony.
How mean. I'm coming out to your house. Oh, now
Good morning, Uncle Al. Good morning, Rob. How are you doing?
I am the original village person. It takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah, she still let me tag along with her. We had, like I say, everything's a muddy mess that we're supposed to do, so there wasn't any work today to go do. That's the way it is in my line of work. It's feast or famine.
If you have
either Rob understands that.
Where is from?
They're from Norway or Sweden.
Oh, y'all don't have Cracker Barrels then, do you? Because that's where we got them.
Where are y'all from, Husky and Wolf Dog? I know y'all are.
I'd be the hairdresser.
Somewhere in Scandinavia, I think.
Hey, Uncle Al.
Yep, hey, Uncle Al. Yeah, she'd be the hairdresser, Tony.
I would. Look, I can do some.
Or Leanne, whoever we got on here, or both of you.
Probably
both of you. The Netherlands. That's where I thought.
Y'all don't have Cracker Barrels, I assume.
Yeah, I know
but
y'all.
But you can order them offline,
Yeah, y'all probably don't have a Cracker Barrel. You can't order Cracker Barrel.
Not Cracker Barrel. The shirts. Send me $12.95 plus postage and handling.
Plus shipping and handling.
Yeah, that. And I'll send you Frank's shirt.
You'd have to have that's expensive. But yeah, they've got all Cracker Barrel's a restaurant we've got down here in the south.
Country.
And it's kind of a country southern type restaurant.
So
and
y'all ain't getting one.
They've got the coolest t-shirts. They got all kind of crazy t-shirts. Like I got her What else? I got you
Friends.
some other ones.
Friends and I Love Lucy.
Too, yeah.
I got all my education from I Love Lucy. I know y'all all know that show. I
Yeah.
get all my education from that show with Gomer Pyle, USMC.
And Carol Burnett.
And Carol Burnett, yes.
Yeah, she's been
That's
acting.
where I learned everything I know from.
Yeah, I've tried to get her to do her stuff on the shout outs. She can imitate about anybody. I love Cracker Barrel too.
I do
Fred.
too. I hadn't been in a long time.
They're real good. Yeah, we get Cracker Barrel to go, but we don't go inside.
I know it. I miss it so bad. I miss going in there and shopping around before you eat and then sitting down where it's so loud you can't think straight. And then when it's cold, they got the fireplace going so hot that you can't stand it, but you just love it anyway.
Yeah, Cracker Barrel's good.
Yeah.
They're good food. As long as you don't eat that red eye gravy at Cracker Barrel, it ain't no good.
I'll tell you what's good is the
Martin's is awesome, Fred. I did a video on the M Waffle House.
He did.
I did a video. We did a video on that not too long ago on Martin's biscuits. Man,
it is pretty darn good.
Vegas has one. Yeah, they are good. They are good, Tony. I didn't know Vegas had them out there.
I might go to Vegas and gamble. Can I have some money?
No. She ain't going.
Look, I hear the drinks are free as long as you get them.
No, that's a good way.
That would be a bad mixture.
I'm hungry now too. That's a good way for me to go broke. Tina, if
I would so gamble my life away.
Yeah,
I would be like Eddie Rabbit. Instead of driving my life away, I'd be driving my life away and gamble my life away.
Hey, Anson Ivy's Forge.
Anson Ivy's what?
Anson Ivy's Forge.
Anson Ivy's Forge?
Yeah.
Ants?
Anson, that's his name.
Ants? Like ants
Anson.
Anson. Well, you don't speak
Yeah.
Bye, Lala. Thank you.
Yeah, see you later. Lola, thank you for pushing Ed. Yeah, we definitely want to push for people that hadn't seen on here. We're trying to really push. If anybody's a moderator on there, Tony and Leanne, do y'all know how to do that? Y'all are a moderator on there. I don't know how to make nobody else a moderator, and I don't know how to post this. But I want to put Simply Jan's.
That's right, Leanne. Link. I agree with you.
Simply Jan's link on there, and also put Ed's attention to details link on there.
It's National Cheeseburger Day, Frank.
Oh, you got to be kidding, and I'm on a diet. Hey, I'll tell you what you can do.
I'm not on a diet. I'm going to have a cheeseburger. Yeah, but
I can still have a cheeseburger.
He can smell it.
No, if you go to Hardee's, I don't know if all y'all have Hardee's everywhere. You can get any hamburger or sandwich they got, and you can get it low carb. And what they do is they wrap it up in lettuce, to where you can hold it.
Who was that?
And you don't get the bread on it.
Hey, Leanne, last night.
I want that because I can't have a hamburger.
Anyway, last night we picked poblano peppers out of my garden that I grew, and we stuffed them with chili that I made the night before.
That was good.
Oh man. And cheese. We made a video. I haven't uploaded it. It's gonna be on my channel, and I'll put it on there today. But it was so
she took
good.
Off for the next 4 days. Let's see what it says right here. Off for the next 4 days.
Oh, how sweet.
Post up some videos.
He said I'm mentally
Glenn, thank you, Fred.
I don't know what a moderator does.
I don't know what a moderator does.
Hey, tell everybody what to do. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony, do you know how to do that? Let me ask you if you know how to do that. We're trying to shout out. You're a moderator, and I don't know how to make anybody else a moderator. We're trying to shout out Ed's attention to detail, and we're trying to shout out Simply Jan's Homestead. And we need to post their links up here. Do you know how to do that? Because you can, or Uncle Al, can you do that? Somebody who's a moderator, because I don't really know how to do it. And I shouldn't have done this before I knew how to do that. We're picking up Beanie at school. So anyway, I did say Pink Floyd in concert, Rob. I've saw Pink Floyd in concert about 3 times. And it's absolutely phenomenal. Leaving. Okay, see you later, Husky.
Bye. So glad you came back.
But yeah, Pink Floyd has the best concert. Pink Floyd's the best band. Man, they're just art.
ZZ Top was pretty darn good, y'all.
ZZ Top's great.
They had a massive laser show. It was awesome.
I usually post a link to the other channels in the description link. Yeah, I don't know exactly how to do that. How to um, I might be able to. Too early in the morning, you need coffee. I understand.
Me too. I didn't have enough.
I think you might be a. Let me just see if I can do it with Tina's channel. I might be able to. You talk to everybody, Tina, while I do it.
I can't talk much. I got to pick up Beanie, and I sure can't see that far to read what y'all are saying. But anywho,
Tell them about your banana.
Y'all go to my channel. Not now. I mean, you can now. It'd be great. Go to my channel, Colette Fry. And later today, I'm going to put up that video that we made stuffed poblano peppers last night with chili and cheese.
I think I can do it right here.
They were so good. Let me tell y'all. It was so
I can,
good.
I think.
Did they lose my baggie?
I think this is going to work. Okay, did it come up?
Who's that?
Can everybody see the link?
That one.
I don't know if everybody can see the link or not.
I can't tell who's on there, so you can't even see Bean.
Can anybody see that link on there for we just put up? Hey, I appreciate it, Ed. Numbers is looking weird. I don't know what's going on, but either I got my math wrong or something's wrong because it looks like I have more hours today than I did yesterday, which is crazy. And I can see a whole bunch of people watched, so I don't know exactly what's going on. Yeah, they were my favorite groups too. Hey Ed, we're trying to get your link put up there. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get it put up there too.
Why did you do that?
We just picked up Beanie from school.
It was hot.
We need to get Ed though. If anybody isn't sub to Ed, please sub Ed's attention to detail. No link yet. Nope. It's not letting me on her channel. I'm posting it and it's not letting me.
Time to drive.
So we'll fix to drive something.
Hey, did you have a good time today?
Come in and out. But nope, we don't see any links. Let me see if I can do it from. I don't know how to do it from this channel. Can I log into my channel here? I can. Yeah. Hey, hold on a minute. I got it right here. I know what to do.
You hungry, baby?
Okay, let's try this. Let's try this right here.
Where are we going?
I don't know. Where do you want to go?
Get a cheeseburger?
We're going to get a cheeseburger.
What's that up there?
You got it, you think? I think I may have it too.
You want a cheeseburger, Bean? It's National Cheeseburger Day.
Okay.
Let's go get one.
Can y'all see that link right there? That's Simply Jan. Yep. And I'm fixing to get Ed right here real quick. Anyway, y'all sub Ed and Jan. Ed was almost, he was at 1,000.
Go get a burger first.
And then he got knocked back down through the YouTube purge. And why does the YouTube purge do that? I don't even understand it. That's the,
okay.
That makes me so mad.
You just want to go over to Mama's?
They do that. So we're taking Bean to her mama's?
She says she wants to go for a while.
Okay. All right, we're going to put...
Hi, guys.
Bean says, hi, guys.
I can see you. Wave at them.
This one is Ed's. That second one right there I posted up, that's Ed's attention to detail. So,
I'm sorry.
Say hi. Ernie says hello. Hey, Ernie. But anyway, those two channels right there, we really, really need to get them to 1,000. And Jan, man, Simply Jan shouted out everybody on the planet, did she not?
Yeah.
I mean, man, she shouted out everybody. She worked her tail off to promote everybody's channel. So everybody that can, sub her or give her a shout out if you can. And do the same thing for Ed. Give him a shout out. Ed's attention to detail, man, he's building a set of models of the. Did you know he's doing this? He builds models that are just off the chain. Fred Henry does too. You can check his channel out if you like that kind of stuff. But they're awesome. But Ed's building a. I mean these models are just.
Building a model of what? You ain't never
Model cars, model airplanes.
Oh, okay.
They're so detailed, it's insane. I mean, it's absolute artwork. But he's building the full set of the Blue Angels airplanes.
Wow, that'd be cool.
And I mean, it's absolutely gonna be unreal. And you know, Ed's retired from the Navy. So
in the Navy.
yeah, she was just singing in the Navy. I mean, that
in the Navy. Here we go. Put some
I don't think everybody really there's you know, Ivy's Forge is in the Navy. He just got out of the Navy.
Hey, you like my singing then, do you?
And she sings in the Navy all the time. That's not the favorite Navy song,
We
I
want
don't
you.
think.
Hey, it may not be your favorite song, but it's one of mine.
She said, Tina, really?
Really? Yeah. I love it. We want you as a new recruit.
Yeah. That's probably the lowest
I'm sorry,
moment the
I
Navy
can't
ever
help it.
had.
I was born in the 60s.
I mean, the
Oh,
Navy's such a manly. I mean, it's the Navy, you know.
It's
Popeye, you get a anchor tattooed
I
on
want a
your
big
arm.
Popeye Nate.
You know, Tony and Leanne's in the Navy, and then we're gonna have all those.
They're all gonna be mad at me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I take it all back. Erase all that out of your memory. For the next 10 seconds, you won't remember anything I
Ed
said.
says, "Hey, good morning, Donna." Ed says, "Fred Henry said, oh my God, Tina."
said what?
He said, Fred Henry said, "Oh my God, Tina," and Ed said, "Maybe she can whistle anchors away
If I could whistle, I
or
would.
cadence." Yeah,
If I could whistle, I would. Hey, but I can shuffle off the buffalo.
yeah, she's
I'm
gonna
going to do that as my
she's
talent.
gonna do that as her talent. Good news, they canceled the White House riot. I didn't even know
What?
there was a White House
How
riot.
we missed this stuff?
Nobody sent me an
We're all
email.
busy on YouTube, not watching the news. We don't know what's happening. Better leave your pack.
These forces, oh dang. What was Tina talking about? I forgot. LOL.
Oh, hell, I forgot.
Yeah, we need to forget about that.
I don't even know what I was talking about. So
Yeah, that's-
never mind that. I'm
That
leaving
song,
it
that song is probably
Okay, baby.
was probably the biggest insult to the Navy that you could ever do. That's like almost playing that at a Navy function.
YMCA.
Well, that wasn't about the Navy.
YMCA.
But anyway, man, I tell you what, I messed up playing in a band one time, and I didn't even. Yeah, she said, "That bullfrog said sing YMCA." Well, we're dropping Bean off over here real quick, but dang, what was I going to tell you? Oh yeah, my band was playing at Knoxville, at Tennessee, and I didn't think nothing about it, but we were playing, you know, for the Tennessee Vols, and don't ask, don't tell. And man, I didn't think nothing about it. I just started playing our normal play set. So I started singing Sweet Home Alabama. And man, I didn't think nothing about that was, you know, Alabama's song. Man, everybody in that place started booing us. And I had to stop right then and go right into Rocky Top. But anyway, I didn't even know that would make them mad, but it did.
Back.
Tony,
Y'all want me to sing some more?
Tony says sing Danger Zone. Yeah, that's a good.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know the words to that. I'll have to learn it.
Glenn Fry.
I will learn it.
Yeah, that's a good one about the Navy.
I ain't above singing, y'all. I am below.
No, I got a deep respect for anybody who's in the U.S. military. Especially the Navy is a tough one too, because man, y'all got to fight just like the Army, but then you got to go out on those long trips on the boat and stay on those tours and stay gone
What
for so
happens
long.
if you get in the Navy and then you get seasick when you're out on the sea? What do they do with you then?
Well, I don't really think you get. I mean, you might get seasick. I don't know.
Why would
but
you
the
not?
bigger the boat, the more stable it is.
I would
The
get
smaller the boat, the
I
more
would
it
get sick no
moves.
matter what. I get sick riding that train right there.
You may. Yellow Submarine.
Oh,
Bubbleheads
Yellow
are
Submarine.
different
We
breed.
all
Yeah,
live in a yellow submarine. Sing it, Yellow Submarine. Okay, all in my own world by myself again.
Eat crackers, he said. I don't know what's going on.
You eat crackers for morning sickness.
Oh, he said you puke your guts up.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Give me another song.
yeah, I'd imagine. I mean, I don't know. Is the big boats, do they make you sick like the little boats? If you're sick, you're just sick. Go stand your watch, sailor. Yeah, I guess it would be like that.
Oh, that's awful. I'm never going into the Navy. I just
Ed
changed my
says
mind.
he walked on bulkheads on board the carrier. Oh, Lord Jesus. Train scared the crap out of. I mean, yeah, if y'all ain't figured out, Bremen is train central.
Capital of the world.
We've got.
And a train just scared him.
We've got 6 railroad tracks run through Bremen.
Oh my God!
So,
they go north, south, east, and west, and sometimes northwest.
And the reason this town's here is because of the tracks. Because all of these sewing mills in the 1800s, you know, they wanted to be right on the train track where they could ship their stuff out across country. So we had, how many sewing mills was in Bremen?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 huge ones.
5 huge sewing mills. Every one of them went out of business.
Every one of them. There's one.
I mean, is that horrible or what?
Hubbard, Sewell's,
I mean,
Turner's.
Every one of these huge sewing mills.
If you lived in Bremen before they closed, you worked at a sewing factory. Because I did. I worked in Turner's, which now is a Walgreens. But I worked in Turner's a few times over my course of my life. I done every job in there.
Yep, this was before all the everything got sent over to other countries.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not knocking any other countries. I think other countries need work too, but we need jobs here.
I agree with that.
He said saw waves come over the bow on the Big E.
Oh no! I mean, is it like The Perfect Storm? I mean, that movie makes me nauseous watching it, just because, you know, oh God, just the boat going straight up and then popping down real hard. I just couldn't take that.
Yeah, Ed, when they come down to Georgia, Fred, when they come down to Georgia, we'll all meet up, because Fred's just right over in Hiram. He's right next to where we are, and yeah, Fred knows about Bremen running out of their jobs and the factories closing. It was because there was a sewing mill in Dallas that went out too. But yeah, that would be awesome. I would enjoy that.
Show them the big part of the tanks up here.
Yeah, I'll show you this.
I mean, there's a whole lot. We showed them yesterday, but there's a whole lot more than we showed yesterday.
There is. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna spin this around.
This is our plantation pipeline, and you can't really get a grip on how big this place is unless you're riding by it. And back in the 70s, one of these tanks exploded. It was massive.
It really was.
It rocked all of Bremen. Look, start here.
Yeah, see, you got those over there, and then I ain't trying to make you sick.
Hello.
But check that out.
That's sometimes when the sun's setting, and we thought if they would paint all these like birthday cakes, wouldn't that be cool?
Or either minions.
Oh hey, yeah.
Yeah, they could paint them yellow and put minion faces on them, and that would be real cool.
That'd be so cute.
But anyway, that's a real cool something there.
I bet you could.
Let's see here. I don't know what you just said.
Where are we going to eat?
It said when I got home. Oh, sorry, that's my phone. I might have to turn that off. Sorry about that.
Who is that?
I don't know. I had to. Whoever it is, I'll call you back. No, I'll just call them back. Could have been money. Yeah, we don't know, but
God
we'll call
knows
them back.
we need money.
Always need money. Everybody needs money. It says, let me read what he said. Let's see here. Hey, is it buffering bad on y'all's end, or can y'all see us? Or yeah, it's cut completely off. Yeah, there it is. It's when I got home I could sleep through anything.
Jersey
I believe that.
Is opening.
Yep, we are right off of 27 Fred. We're not very far at all off of 27. We're right on 27 right now. So, but right then, just a minute ago, we were on the old 27. Oh my Lord
Scared
Jesus!
you, didn't it?
Yeah, you did. You scared the crap out of me right then.
I knew it would, so I did.
Oh, good. It's not buffering. That's good.
I'm shocked.
It was, but it stopped. Yeah, we're moving, and that's the problem. No buffering. Cool. That's awesome. Hey, Lee's Arkansas bound. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see everybody on here. Yep, it's man. We did that live yesterday. Do you know how many hours watch time we got off of one live? Just one live, and I couldn't believe it. We got 26 hours watch time off of that one live. That was just absolutely awesome. I could not believe you got that many hours watch time. But yeah, anybody that's on here that's new on here, because a few people popped on that wasn't on here. We've got the links on further back in the chat. Just go scroll back to them, and there's a link to Simply Jan, and there's a link to Ed's Attention for Detail. No, I can't eat McDonald's, but there's a link
I gotta
to
get a cheeseburger.
there's a link to Ed's Attention to Detail, and there's a link to Simply Jan, and we need to click on both them, subscribe them, give them a shout out, push them, because man, we've got to get Ed back up over 1,000, and we got to get Jan there, because see, Ed was already there. He was already over 1,000, and he already had his watch time. And then what happened was the YouTube purge come and then took his subscribers
Thieves,
away.
I say.
They are
thieves.
thieves. Man, they were taking 50 a day from us at one time. I mean, it's bad.
That's not fair.
It's not. It's not. And the ones they were taking was like my sister. My sister called me up and she said, you know, they unsubscribed me from you.
You know, I've noticed that a lot of people have been unsubscribed to me, and then I know they're doing it because y'all love me so much, you wouldn't do that yourself, because then y'all resubscribe to me. And I'm like, well, why did you go? But then I figured it out.
You got monetized too? Did you get monetized, Dan? Huh. Maybe I missed something. Okay, see you, man. Obviously, he's got to go back to work.
I understand. I got to go eat.
Oh, if he don't get his money, he already got not monetized. But if he don't get his numbers back in a month, he loses it. Okay, so we got to get his numbers back, because that's messed up. That's
make it too hard.
Our Cabin in the Woods says that happened to me also. Hey man, Our Cabin in Tony, put your link up here too. Put your link up here, and if you can. And hey, Homestead Aquarius. Hey Robert, how are you doing? But yeah, y'all sub Our Cabin in the Woods too. He's got an awesome channel. Fred says I have 1.8 thousand subs, but I don't monetize. Well, there's not a whole lot. The only thing with monetizing, this is the only thing I'm thinking about monetizing, because we were wanting to monetize. I was thinking about it. If YouTube has it in their interest if they think they can make money off you, they just might promote your stuff a little bit better. Was what I was thinking. So that might get you a few more people looking at you if you was monetized.
I'm just glad anybody's watching my stuff.
Oh, me too. I'm just tickled.
I really am, because I'm not worried about monetizing. I just like that people care enough to watch my stuff. This
ain't no joke. For years, we put videos out there. Our Cabin in the Woods got his link up there.
Yeah,
good deal.
What can I make for you today?
But
I need a cheeseburger.
It is. It's you get like maybe $12 a month or something like that.
Smaller.
You don't make much. Yep, it's not much at all that you make on there.
A cheeseburger and what else?
Small order fries.
Is that all for you today?
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you. 309.
You know what's cool about living in such a small town? We know this lady.
People are nice.
We know this lady at the drive-thru.
And if they're not, I'm gonna tell them about it.
And do you know where we know her from? The drive-thru. Isn't that where we know her? She's worked here at this McDonald's drive-thru for at least 10 years, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's worked here at this McDonald's drive-through for 10 years. It's really pretty cool. Number one for me, Tina. He wants it. Fred Henry wants
You
the
want a
number
number
one.
one? I'll get you one. The only reason I got a cheeseburger is because somebody said it's National Cheeseburger Day, and I dare not be left out of stuff,
Tina,
especially where it involves food.
Leanne says, this is Leanne, Tina, get you some cheeseburger, LOL.
I did. I got me a cheeseburger.
She can eat. Yeah, that's good. You got yours up there, Tony. I wanted you to do that. Yeah, anybody that's got that blue thing, if I could figure out how to give everybody the blue thing, I would. But I don't. I didn't mean it like that. That ain't the way I meant
I
that.
didn't say a word. I ain't got no money
Now
to give her. I'm trying to give her the woman a dime.
You can't give her a dime.
I know. Give me some money.
Hold on.
Hey.
She always wants money.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, that's horrible. Papa Smurf. LMAO. Tina Donamaco said, Tina.
I didn't say a word. It was all phrase. I just laughed. I mean, I was trying to pay for my
I'm
food.
talking about putting the blue dress on you, on this thing, getting a
Put a
mod.
blue dress on them.
Yeah, see if their names lit up in
dresses
blue.
on them.
But if their names lit up in blue, that's what I'm
People,
talking
don't let Frank talk you into putting a blue dress on.
That's not
Put
what
your
I'm
blue suede shoes on and move it so I can talk
That's
to these
not-
people.
That's not what I'm talking about.
You're really... What you do? Not get enough sleep or something?
No, I never get enough sleep.
You need to go to sleep.
seriously-
Quit talking to these people
I seriously,
like that.
man, I'm
He ought to be
serious.
ashamed.
I'm serious. This is the way I go. It goes for me. I'll just get to sleep, and I mean I'll be sleeping real good. By the time I'll feel something just yanking on my ear,
And it's
just
not
as
me.
hard as you can, and it'll be. Leanne says, yeah. But anyway, Big Smurf. That's what,
Papa Smurf.
sure, Frank.
He opened a can of worms.
But anyway, I feel something yanking on my ear like that. And I'm like, man, what is it? And it'll be Beanie at 5 o'clock in the morning saying, wake up, Frank. Wake up, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the cat.
No,
Thank you.
need to make a pilgrimage to Hobbytown, USA.
Cheeseburger for National Cheeseburger Day.
Let's move this up a little bit. Okay.
How you doing that?
Because I'm trying to get to where I'm so big I barely fit in the screen.
Oh, you're so big. I mean, you're not so big.
Papa Smurf ain't getting sleep, giving out the blue thing. Yeah,
I told you.
yeah,
I didn't have to say nothing.
that's bad.
That's so. Oh my God,
That's
they just about had a
bad.
wreck. Oh, that was so bad. You need to watch what you're saying.
I gotta watch what I say. I'm gonna get.
It's not even lunchtime. You're talking like
We're
that.
gonna get kicked off. We're gonna get kicked off of YouTube.
What do you want to eat?
I told you I could. It was National Cheeseburger Day. I can eat at Hardee's.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go. I'm eating.
So she gets McDonald's. Hey, Southern Blessed Homestead, how are you? I think man, Ed, you don't want to drive with her.
Where you do?
I'm telling you.
No, it'd be fun.
No, she didn't get me a cheeseburger because I can't eat one from McDonald's because I'm on the diet.
I'm not on the diet, see? I can eat all the grease I want.
Hey, but whoever's new on here, we got all the people's channels and the links that are on here. Go back through it and sub everybody's link that's on there. We're trying to get Ed's numbers back up to 1,000. And hey, man, Ed, I sent you probably about 5 or 6 subs last night. And Tina, are you subbed to Ed?
Ed Brown?
Ed's attention to detail.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, he watches my videos. Thank you.
And then we got
well, that's one long fry.
yeah, I went through something like this when I touched Tina's leg a couple months ago. Yeah, she made it out like it was something that
Oh
was,
my God.
I didn't touch her leg.
I didn't
was
do anything.
trying.
All I gotta do is laugh, and suddenly
Yeah.
it finds me.
Yep, that's right. That's right. Shelly, his way.
Say
Kelly
it,
from
Frank.
his way says that good job, Frank. McDonald's is not real food anyway.
I like non-real food. Thank you very much.
Man, she can eat anything.
I had real food last night. Today, it's National Cheeseburger Day, y'all.
But she can eat anything she wants, and she don't gain no weight.
Yeah, I know, but
And I barely eat anything, and I just blow up. I mean, you ask Tina, I hardly eat at all.
what?
I do. I
You
hardly eat anything.
You keep little Debbie and Sarah Lee in business. I just keep McDonald's in business.
This Lynn, Tina said you tease Frank with the fries, LOL. Yeah, no,
Smell
you
it,
don't.
smell
I'm not
it.
gonna eat that.
Smell it.
I'm not gonna eat that.
Try your not.
He said, "Yes, you did, Frank. Thank you." Yeah, man, I don't mind that. Well, I'm trying to get you as many as I can. And another one I'm trying to get, we're trying to get is simply Jan. And that's what I was saying a minute ago about Jan. I do want to keep us on focus on this. Man, Jan has subbed out everybody. I mean, not subbed out, but shouted out everybody on the planet. She did these great shout outs over and over again, shouting out everybody. Now she's at 840 or 850, and she needs to get over 1,000. So if we could just get a big push, whoever out there can do a shout out for Jan, do a shout out for Simply Jan if y'all have already got her on there, or if anybody's got any extra channels, go take your other channel. Like we've got Frank's Fat Fight, which I'm trying to lose weight on, and then I got like my band and my work page, and then we got Kaylee's page.
That's where I get half my comments from. Is
yeah, and but let's see here. Where's Sandy at? I see. Oh, there's Sandy. Left is right. Crochet with Sandy. Question: I've got a little project in mind, and I need to know if I were to personalize a little item for the girls.
Aww.
Oh, now Sandy, that's what I'm talking about the fiber arts community. And I mean, they're the sweetest bunch of people on the planet. Sandy definitely is. She's about the sweetest, one of the sweetest ones ever. She said, if I was going to personalize a little item for the girls, what names do I put on the little items? You'd want to put Kaylee, Kaleigh, or just a K would be fine if that was easier. And Bean, Bean, and that's what they go by. Gonna grab lunch myself. I don't blame you, Fred. Go right ahead.
National Cheeseburger Day.
I'm really happy, man. I'll tell you what. I'm really happy that Jan's on her new homestead too. Ernie said that she's gonna join you on the other pages. Hey, thank you, Ernie. Ernie's got the best shout outs on YouTube too. If y'all ain't got Ernie Hatmaker, man, everybody needs to sub her. She's got it just awesome. Ernie's an awesome human being, is she not?
Yeah.
She's funny, she's smart, she's just an awesome person. But let's see here. Sandy says, thank you, I do what I can. Hey there, his way, how are you doing? That's Commander Bacon.
Bacon?
Yep.
Oh.
And Commander Bacon, if anybody can watch his channel, go ahead and give him some watch time too, because he's right there at it. Right there at getting that monetization.
Order friend.
But Tina's making you hungry. I'm going to have to go have a Bavarian filled chocolate donut.
National Cheeseburger Day. Order friend.
Hey.
Give me just a moment, please.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I will. I had to give her just a moment.
National Cheeseburger Day.
Here's what he said. Good. Tried to trap a groundhog and caught a possum.
What? We caught a bunch of possums.
Gotta hate it when that happens.
Good.
Yeah, we caught a bunch of possums. We got video after video.
They were living on my carport. And I caught them in a trap, and then we took and relocated them next to a lake. That was pretty cool.
Oh, man, is this Sister Freebird? Is that Senior Sister?
Senor.
Dana calls you Senior Sister.
Senor.
I believe that's Senior Sister. It's Sister Freebird. I think she changed her name. That's a cool name.
She changed her name?
His way says 473 hours left. Hey, Doug, man, you ain't gonna believe what happened with mine. Mine, I said 200 something hours yesterday, and it's showing me that I've had all these people watch. And we had 6,000 minutes watched on our channel yesterday, which is a crazy amount. and a whole lot of that comes from
6,000 yesterday.
it come from his way, man, and a lot of them, and a lot of other people that were rolling our channels.
That's great.
Yes, she dropped the senior, Sister Freebird. I love that name. Hold on a minute, I got to order.
Well, how am I going to send your now?
Let me get a bottle of water,
Okay.
and let me get a low carb superstar.
What else?
That'll be it.
786. Go around.
Thank you. But anyway, yeah, I got.
So Senor Sister's not Senor anymore?
No, she's not.
No.
It was senior, not
It
senior.
was Senor.
Yeah, I swear she'd do that all the time. She'd say
I
senior
call her
sister.
Senor. I'm
But-
still going to call her Senor.
But yeah, it's saying our hours is back up from 200. It's a lot higher than that. It's like 400 and something, and it's a mess. Oh, thank you. It's good choices, Frank. His way said, yeah, I'm working on losing the weight. I mean, who knows? Am I going to be able to lose it or not? But I usually go. How long do I go on the diet before I lose? I go off.
Usually 2 days. He's made it longer than 2 days this time.
Yeah, I've made it for about a week.
Yeah.
A little over a week. Yeah, we're in the drive-through.
We're always in our drive-through.
Yeah, we
Where
are.
we
That's what I tried to tell people before. We got in a disagreement with one channel that told us that we shouldn't be in drive-through. Remember?
They
that
shouldn't
one?
be telling us what to do.
Yeah.
There. Tell me what to do. I'll sit at a drive-through 24 hours a day if I want to. I don't tell anybody else what to do.
It may be dropping from a year ago because we have been on over a year. It may have been that day was up before and now it's down. So I don't know, but it's enough to frustrate me. YouTube, I'll tell you what, if you really want to get frustrated, there's 2 things I can tell you that are good about getting you frustrated. Number 1 is start yourself a YouTube channel. Number 2 is start playing golf. Those 2 things will frustrate the ever-living fire out of you.
3 is going to die.
Yeah, diets frustrates you too.
They frustrate
But,
me. We got to eat at McDonald's before, but now we got to go somewhere else.
Tony at our cabin in the woods should check his van for cupcakes. LOL.
Oh, I know what's in that van. I've seen what he's hiding in there when he ain't around me. This is all for you and me, folks. He's on camera. When he ain't around us.
Well, there's
Big
one
boys
telltale sign. You see these big things hanging off the side of my face?
Jowls.
These jowls or whatever. I look like a something. Jabba the Hutt. But those go away when I start losing weight.
So
Fast.
we'll see. They're still there.
Yeah,
Give me some
I'll
money.
still be, nice and round, but my face will get
Wouldn't be
skinny.
yourself if you weren't nice and round.
Yeah, hold this real quick so I can get my money out. But, yeah, the girls have gotten upset before when they thought I was going to lose weight.
Yeah, they really did.
They did. They was like, no, Frank, please
Bean almost
don't.
cried one time.
Yeah, she did.
He told her he was going on a diet,
I
and
told
he
her-
wasn't going to be that big anymore.
And she got bad upset.
Mm,
What's wrong?
I'm having a pain.
You want me to do a Heimlich
Oh,
maneuver?
why was you leaving me alone? I'm having a pain. Anyway, she got really upset and almost cried because she thought he was not going to be himself anymore.
Yeah, she really did. She got bad upset about that. Well, I hope you're okay.
Good thing we're close to the hospital.
Drops Family Garden. Good morning. I hadn't seen y'all yet. That's good morning. But yeah. Let's see here. What did he just say? He said something about golf right there. I seen Tony put something about golf. We got any golfers on here?
Thank you.
Here's what he said.
Thank
The only
you.
birdie I ever shot, I plucked it and ate it.
Oh,
Well, that's pretty good. But yeah, this is really cool. I don't know if y'all ever ate a low carb hamburger from Hardee's, because they're really good. You going to park?
yeah.
But they are really good. And I got water. Trying to stay away from Coke. Trying to stay away from sugars. Trying to stay away from all. Oh yeah, hey, I can do a moderator. Let's see here. Um, okay, Ed, if you can, put your link up on there. There's Walsh Farms, y'all eating again. Yeah, that's all we
All
ever
we
do.
ever do.
Fix to go to the post office to give them that routing number. Hey, Highland Homestead, how are you doing?
Hey, go on, Mammy.
You play golf and cheat at it. I drive left-handed and put it right-handed. Yeah, I think she's okay. She just had a little pain. You talked to everybody while I ate my
big pain
cheeseburger.
is what I had. I'm having some chest pains. I don't know what's wrong. I'm waiting on a doctor's appointment, but boy, I had a bad one while ago.
But see, you can eat fast food if you do this. I know this is a huge sandwich, but the cool thing about it is, and it's not the ideal food, but I weigh 400 pounds. I can eat a whole lot of food.
I tried to text you earlier. Did you get it?
Who did?
Phosphor.
No, I hadn't got his text earlier.
No, he didn't get your text.
Check that out. This is a
Lettuce.
low-carb hamburger. It's just, the hamburger meat, the lettuce, and the cheese. So it's low carb, and it's pretty good.
Text you. Let me text you. I just thought I was talking to you. Huh? Nothing.
He texted your head.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That is a very good hamburger, by the way, too. Very, very good hamburger. But yeah, you can actually lose weight doing that. And it's crazy that you can lose weight eating cheeseburgers, but you can.
That looks so yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever. I prefer some bread. If I could sprinkle a little sugar on it, that'd be great.
A little bit messy.
You avoid fast foods. You can't even talk when you say stuff like that. Avoid fast foods. We don't. I mean, that's just all we say to that. No, we don't. We eat all the. Will you get that?
Yeah,
money?
I would avoid fast foods, but if I did, I wouldn't eat it all. So it's better to eat than not
See,
eat.
your sister takes that bread off. When she's weak, she still only eats one side of the bun. That's smart. I eat the whole bun. I've not gotten big enough yet where I'm going to quit. Oh, my head hurts.
Yeah, you could take the bun off, but they wrap extra lettuce around them.
We shouldn't eat at McDonald's. And we really don't that much. I know we have in the last 2 days, but that's more than we've eaten at McDonald's in 2 or 3 years. God, Frank. Jeez, Louise.
I'm messing.
You're. I cook, but
Yeah, I mean, you cooked last night.
He said that like I never cooked, but she did last night.
She did last night and the night before. She cooked chili the night before last, and last night she cooked stuffed poblano peppers.
Oh yeah, y'all gotta watch that video. I'm putting it up today of our stuffed poblanos. Go, Mama.
Yeah, she took and browned a pan of ground beef, an extra.
Southern Blessed.
But anyway, she took and browned a pan of ground beef and put it in in the chili and made the chili real thick.
Yeah.
And then used that to stuff the peppers with cheese and baked them. Man, that was good.
Tony said he never eats fast food and he's still big. No junk food in their house. See? It's not the food doing it.
Tony, you ain't big, man. You got muscles on you. You ain't fat.
No, I'll tell you like I tell Frank. You're husky.
No, Tony ain't fat at all.
No, he's not. I did make a video. I used the chili that I cooked the night before, and then I picked the peppers off my pepper bush last night, and we made a video from that point on. And we stuffed the peppers and one bell pepper with chili and cheese, and baked them in the oven. Oh my gosh, they were so good. Put a little sour cream on top. They were so good. But I do have a video, and I'm going to put it up later today.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be on my channel though, so y'all have to go to Colette Fry.
Yeah, they were
really.
really.
Say ColetteFry.com.
They were really good because her chili is the best chili around, man. I mean, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
But
chicken strips and waffles, jalapeno brats, and cheese and the waffles. Man,
I bet that was good.
Make me some and send it to me.
I
I'll
bet
try
that.
anything.
I bet that was good.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what. I guess Mac's leaving.
Are we doing the chili challenge?
I don't know. We need to. We need
Is
to
it
do.
on now?
I don't know.
Well, whenever it is, make sure that I know because yeah, we'll do it.
They do a chili
and
war.
we're not going to do it on live TV. I mean, on a live like we did the meatloaf. That didn't work out well. You're husky or fluffy, either one. You can be fluffy.
Man, I'm having flashbacks of being a kid, man. I can remember going to Sears and Roebuck's and buying some Rustler jeans. Remember them from Sears and Roebuck's? And I wanted Rustler jeans. And
Tony or Leon one put one of those 20-minute workouts on the video and fast forward and did it 5 minutes. Love it. That's so smart. I'm telling you, that's the way to do it. I could do that.
But yeah, man, I remember going to Sears and getting those jeans and Mama saying, "You don't fit into the Rustler jeans, baby. You got to wear Huskies." And I'm like, "I don't want to wear Huskies. I don't want to have to wear Huskies." And I did. I had to wear the Husky jeans.
Your smoked meatloaf was good. I bet it was.
I bet, yeah, that smoked. Man, that meatloaf you made, Tony, looked absolutely incredible. Did you see that?
Homestead Career said there was a Husky jeans. Yeah, I know. I had a friend when I was growing up. He was my best friend named Jeffrey, and he wore Huskies. He was a little bit fluffy, and he was my best friend. And I didn't have a bicycle, and he did. And he would come to my house and pick me up on his bicycle when we were in like 5th or 6th grade, and he would ride me on his what do you call that bike?
Was it a Huffy?
Huffy bike, and he would have his Husky jeans on his Huffy bike, and I'll never forget that smell. I love him though.
What smell? What are you talking about, you goof?
I'm talking about he was husky, and it was the middle of summer, and he was sweating and hot, and he would stand up.
Oh, that's gross.
He would stand up and pedal the bicycle, and I would be sitting on the back seat.
Oh my God, that's gross.
I'm telling you. Sometimes they wear stretchy pants just for fun. I do it every evening. Hello, Frontier Survival.
See you later, Sister Freebird.
Hey, is that Senor Sister?
It
was. Really? Bye, Senora.
Hey, Frontier Survival, how are you doing?
I love her. It's too funny. It's the true story.
Well, you know, everybody.
Roll that window. It's the true story. I can't help it.
Yeah, she has her best childhood memories from her little fat friend. So you see who she's with now. She's with
with a big fat friend.
her little fat friend again.
He just got bigger.
Uh-oh.
Hey, the truth is just the truth. I had a weird childhood.
Yeah, this is crazy. That's what people come to me over and over again and said, you know, how in the world did you get her? Look at you and look at her. Y'all don't fit.
She's normal.
How did this work out? She found me on MySpace. She looked
Should have left that one alone.
She looked me up on MySpace and said, "Hey, that's the one I want." And
I wore bell bottoms. Trust me, I had a pair of plaid bell bottoms that were my most favorite pair of pants in the whole wide world to wear, and some corduroy. Remember those? Yeah.
Yeah, hey, I wore bell bottoms too, and I remember
bell bottoms with the shizneck.
Man, I can remember the bad thing about corduroy pants when I was a kid, and a bunch of y'all on there, boys especially, wore corduroy.
No,
man, if you were trying to sneak up on somebody, you couldn't sneak up on them in a pair of corduroy pants.
Saying that you had a weird childhood, did it ever stop? No, thank you for asking. I'm still just as weird as I was then, and some weird things these stories.
But yeah, you couldn't sneak up on nobody with corduroy
Bell
pants.
bottoms in the Navy because you were in the Navy and you could sell the seas. Somebody's got to quit talking about the Navy.
Tina was one of my groupies. We didn't have groupies.
Whistle bridges.
We was.
I heard that a long time.
We was Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was zip, 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 zip.
Yeah.
You go try to chase somebody, and
You try to walk with your legs apart and be quiet, it just wouldn't work. It wouldn't happen.
Yeah, it was. No, we didn't have
Hey y'all,
Tony.
I
We
got
were
something funny to tell
about
y'all.
as small as they got.
I know y'all all have seen Little House on the Prairie. Now, remember Laura Ingalls, where she had the little red hair and pulled down on both sides and braided? That's exactly. I looked just like her little twin when I was in elementary school. I had long red hair, and I kept it braided down each side, and I looked just like her.
I'll tell you what y'all need to hear is her Christmas special from the Little House on the Prairie.
That's just so. See, I can tell these stories sometimes just off the top of my head that, I mean, just crazy stuff. It makes no sense. It's not real stuff. But when I try to redo it and recreate it, it's just not the same. It just has to happen as it happens. And when it happens, it's hilarious. But I told Frank the story one time of, remember what was the youngest sister's name on
Carrie.
Little House on Prairie? Carrie. You know, she didn't talk much. And, I told this whole story about Christmas on Little House on the Prairie.
You see that?
I'm reading it.
You said I ate him. Oh Lord.
See, you eat it. Okay. All right. Ain't touching that one. By Ed's attention to detail.
Yeah, see, is Ed leaving?
Yeah, he's leaving. Or somebody's leaving.
I don't think Ed's
Either
leaving.
Highland Homestead or Ed. I'm not sure.
But yeah,
Who knows?
I need to put Ed back on there, and
We need something to hold this phone up here where we can supposed to see it.
yeah, we do. We definitely do need that. Yeah, we got this little handy dandy thing we put on this one's hanging on. You can't see it, but they're great, man. These little things that we need to get a Jimmy Kimmel.
I don't know if Ed left or not.
We need to get one of them Jimmy Gimmels.
A gimmel.
Yeah, one of those things that stabilizers from where you walk around.
Oh, I definitely need one of those. And by the way, I watched a video of our stuffed poblano peppers last night that Frank was holding the Speedo burrito.
Hey, Speedo burrito.
That bean. Golly, somebody help me here. That Frank was holding the phone last night. It looked like he was having an alcoholic shake.
Well, I was. And what it was
You
she was
having
cooking them.
alcoholic shake?
No, she was cooking them poblano peppers, and I hadn't ate nothing all day. And I was going, hurry up and cook it. Get it done.
If you notice when the video goes up later today, I mean, it's like, oh, I'm so scared.
I was so hungry, it ain't even funny. So I said that wrong.
I think you did. Hey, Dub C, how you doing?
I'll tell you what, Dub C's channel, man, I'm
Whoa.
absolutely.
That guy was just pulling his crotch.
That's
the one
not
walking
nice.
right there with blue shirt, he just stopped and was pulling in his crotch. Like,
Yeah, but don't.
Well, I mean, he was doing it. It wasn't
You
me.
need to ignore stuff like that.
I couldn't ignore it. Look at him.
Yeah, he's
I'm hungry. Feed me. Feed the baby.
don't make fun of fat people.
I'm not making fun of him because he's fat. I'm just saying he was digging in his crotch in the middle of, on the side of the highway in front of everybody and God to see. Don't do that if you don't want me to talk about it. I don't care how big he is. He ate his. I ate myself to get bigger. It's too late. You can't explain your way out of that one no more. Just give it up. You messed up, put your foot in your mouth, and you ain't get it out.
Oh, Tony, she don't
Keep
give you
talking,
no
Tony.
slack, man.
No, keep talking. You're just digging a bigger hole, so it's going to take longer to get out of it. You're going to take longer to fill it back up. We did just walk out of the 80s in our shirts. Atari and Pink Floyd.
Yeah, we did. That's what they
We're
said
stuck
earlier.
there, absolutely.
Yeah, we're bad stuck in the
I tell you
80s.
what, though, if I could be stuck somewhere, it would have been in 1974.
Man, am I wrong or am I right? But was the 70s and 80s
Oh,
just
they were awesome.
a whole lot better than now? Or is, it
Professional hole
just,
digger.
or is it just my memories make it seem like it was
It
a
was
whole
a
lot
better
better?
time.
But it would just seem like it was a whole
was
lot better back then
The
than
world
it
was
is
so
now.
much nicer and better.
It was just so
Hey,
much
but
better.
let me tell you what. I hope he's not anywhere on YouTube. I don't know. But I grew up. I was born right there in that hospital, and I was raised in this town where we still live to this day. and I'm fixing to be 53. So I've been here my whole life. Well, when I was like 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, we had a peeping Tom named Hoogie.
Named who? You knew his name?
Yeah, everybody knew he lived right down the road from us. He was a big old hunk of clunker, and he was weird. I mean, his own mama said he was weird. But anyway, that wasn't his real name. A Gyro Frank. That wasn't his real name, but everybody called him Hoogie. And he was the only peeping Tom that I've ever known personally in my life. But we had one, that was in the 70s.
Yeah, it was. She said that they had a record store right up here in town. They called, what was it called?
It was called the Boogie Shop.
Hey, Jan.
Hi, Jan.
We're trying to get you some. Jan, can you put your link up here? Hold on a minute. I know how to do it. I'll make Jan a mod. I know how to do that. Now, hold on. I gotta hold it up here to do it. But let's see here. We gotta push that.
Hi, CT.
Well, let me get your phone and do it.
I always got to take my phone away from me.
Yeah, I can make Jan a mod. Hold on a minute. Add moderator. Hey, Jan, put your link up there if you will. And Ed, put your link up there again too. We're trying to get Ed's attention to detail and Jan's. That's the main thing we're doing today.
Ash outdoors.
Trying to get them hay hauling ash.
I like that whole ash.
We're
Because I could mess that up so fast. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we could, but I'm trying to get a.
Oh, Tony, I love you. I love you. I love you. You're so sweet. Did I ever tell you that? I love you. Tony said I look 29. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, she does look good.
You know how to suck up, don't you, man?
But what was I saying? Oh, I remember now.
WC, hey, TT.
But
TT. He said, WC said, hey, CT. And I was like, I was going to say it, and then it came out. TT.
Oh, CT's on here?
Yes.
Hey, CT, good to see you. But anyway, for all y'all that don't have them, we're here for.
Yes, I am.
We're here for.
I'm 53, November the 6th, y'all. So y'all feel free to send me gifts. I'm shameless. Shameless, I say.
But anyway, we're here for Simply Jan and for Ed's attention to detail. Simply Jan's Homestead and Ed's attention for detail. And the thing is, what we want to do is get Jan, like I was saying before, has shouted out everybody. Man, I mean, she did more shout outs than just about anybody I know. And I mean, Jan, I remember when we first started, getting everybody's channels, Jan, you remember that? Jan just was shouting out everybody. And she's worked so hard to build everybody else's channel up, and she's right at 1,000. She's like 800 and something. We need to get her over 1,000. So anybody that can, get her a shout out, get her subscribe to her. If you've got any other channels, get them subscribed to her. Just get as many subs going toward Simply Jan's Homestead. They got a wonderful channel. They've just got their have you seen their
Who's what?
Their pig mansion yet? They got over there.
That's right. Laughing keeps you young. I've been laughing my whole life. It's either laugh or cry.
It's awesome, man. They've got pigs over there. They've got meat birds over there. They got all kinds of stuff. You'd be scared
to death.
You scared the crap out of me about then.
He's such a wuss, y'all. Everything scares him. I scared him. The train scared him. That goat scared him. The turtle scared him yesterday.
Everything scares me.
He's such a scary.
Well,
ooh.
Quit.
Ooh.
Stop picking on me.
He's such a little baby.
But anyway, we're doing Ed's attention to detail.
Yes, Dubsy.
Ed's attention to detail too, because
What's up, Buttercup?
Ed's got to get his numbers back over 1,000. He just got monetized. He just got
no wonder
he's got his hours and he's got his numbers, but then the YouTube purge come in and knock him below 1,000. It's all
me, it's not him.
So
he's scared.
see, he's going to lose his monetization at the end of the month if he don't get his numbers back up. So everybody sub Ed, and Ed and Jan, y'all put y'all's links up there, and everybody sub them. Hopefully we'll get them numbers up to where they need to be. And thank y'all all for watching. Whoever's watched our channel, His Way Homestead.
Yeah.
Man,
Goats.
everybody.
Did somebody say goats, Frank?
Don't
Ooh,
talk about
goats. Nah.
goats aren't funny. Hey man, I'm gonna
Turtles
tell
aren't
y'all.
funny.
I'm gonna tell y'all have heard me say this before. Not everybody, but that goat that attacked me
Attacked him.
On the-
Y'all have all seen the video. Didn't attack him.
on the side of the road,
Bull lolly.
it stuck its horn.
I call bull lolly.
It put his horn
He should
through.
have put his horn up your.
It about did. It put his horn through the crotch of my pants. Tore my
not.
pants off.
Did not watch the video. I tell you, watch it in slow motion and tell me what you think, people.
You gonna tell me that it didn't tear my
I
pants?
was there.
You saw the
It's
tore
on
pants.
film, Frank.
You saw
Your
that?
pants were torn.
No, that thing had its horn.
That
in.
thing would have put his horn up his ass for it. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
that.
don't say bad words.
I didn't say a bad word. Ass is in the Bible.
He tried that horn. That goat tried to.
Roasted goat.
That goat tried to change me from a rooster to a hen. People, I'm telling
Now
you,
you're the naughty bit.
it did.
No, it did not. That goat was just wanting to get away from Frank.
It did.
Liked me fine. Go figure, y'all.
But was it not running at me, trying to headbutt me and everything?
She been running our channel for 24 hours.
Who's that? Oh,
Jan.
Jan's been. Oh, thank you so much, Jan. I knew you'd been running it for a long time, but I didn't know you was running it for 24 hours. That is so awesome.
You're good. You're really good.
Yeah,
You'd
Jan.
be good without doing that.
That's why I'm saying Jan is absolutely awesome.
What is ROTFO? Rolling out to Florida? Is that what that means?
No,
What does it mean?
rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, I thought it meant rolling out to Florida.
Yeah, you know what she did? You know what she did when we first started getting on here? Let me tell you what she did. She said, I'm fixing to cuss all these people out. I said, why? She said, about 10 of them in rows just called me lame-o.
I know. I was like, why are they calling me names? They're all saying Lano. He said, spell it as an LMAO.
She said, every one of them's calling me lame-o. She said, I'm sick of this. I'm fixing to cuss every one of them out. I said, they're saying they're laughing their butt off, Tina.
Why
They're
would they
saying
call
that
me
they're
Lano
funny.
then? Why aren't they just saying they're laughing?
Yeah, that's...
I know. It's sad. Y'all should just come and hang out a while. You'll see how sad this really is. It's not funny, people. It's sad.
It really was, but she finally figured out what.
I know
what it
everybody's
meant.
LMAO, and thank y'all for calling me lame-o again. I really appreciate that. Night. Lame-o, stop calling me names.
Tina sounds like Cousin Pearl.
You should. I tell y'all, you should come hang out. You know what I mean? Your head would hurt like mine does. I give myself headaches. That's how bad it is.
Let me tell you what she said. This is how redneck came in. Say, I'm not fully redneck.
What?
I'm country.
It's quiet redneck.
I'm southern.
Anything but quiet.
Yeah, but hold on. Give
What?
me just a second.
I can't. I've got to
But-
talk. Senorita Lamo.
Yeah, see, I'm not full redneck.
He's
I'm
full
from
of
the
it.
town of Dallas, Georgia, which is a town. And I'm
Beverly Hillbilly's cousin
And-
Pearl. I remember Pearl. I'm
and
sorry.
you know, I didn't live in the woods. Tina grew up without any running water. Seriously, without any electricity.
Wait a minute. Let's clarify. When my mother divorced my father, she lived here in Bremen. We had running water, electricity, and toilets. But when I went to spend summers with my daddy over in Alabama, Fruhurst, Alabama, Aquarius, they didn't have running water. They had an outhouse, and they had a well, and we lived... My daddy took a chicken house and turned it into a dance hall, and then turned that dance hall into our house.
You can't make this stuff
You
up,
can't
baby.
make this stuff up, people. We lived in the chicken house dance hall house with an outhouse outside.
And what'd your dad do for a living?
He's a pulp looter, y'all.
Yeah, but what'd he do for a real living?
Oh,
to make money?
he had a steal. He had a lot of steals. He had a Suburban, and they put mattresses in the back, and then they'd sit all of us kids on top of the mattresses while we went over to buy them next to the Army Depot, and we take that liquor in these mason jars and take it over and sell it.
that was underneath the mattress.
It was
the kids
under
was
the
on
mattress,
the back.
and we'd all of us kids be sitting on top of it, keeping it, looking inconspicuous. I don't know. Yeah, it was fun. I should write a book. I really should.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Alabama, the land where they race lawnmowers. We didn't even have a lawnmower. We had a goat cut our grass.
But yeah, she was she's funny. I was going fishing over there one time.
Y'all get in the truck. We're going to the big house.
Hey man, I was.
I don't know how we did.
I was going fishing over there, and one time, and I ain't scared of nobody that walks. I'm scared of goats and stuff, but people I ain't scared of. And
scared of me.
No, I'm not.
Watch him jump. I might have smelt that moonshine a little much when I was a kid. Maybe that's what's wrong with me.
Jay paint chips.
We didn't have paint. We had moonshine. I probably thought it was water and drank too much of it.
Tell them about the two grandmamas that lived there. That lived in.
Sounds like the family that plays together stays together.
Tell them about the grandmothers, the great grandmothers.
Oh y'all, now look, it's my family. I can talk about them if I want to. But anyhow, I had my grandma and grandpa that lived in Alabama. My daddy's mom and daddy. Each of their mothers who were old then.
Those would have been great grandmothers.
Oh yeah, that would have my great grandma. Anyway, they had a little back room, and back then you had a old wooden, like a plywood door. It had a little hole in it. You put your finger in it, and you slide it back and forth. They lived in that room, and they were old, and they had this big old stringy gray, white hair, and every once in a while, sitting in the living room, you'd see this bony finger you'd see this bony finger stick out of the hole, and it would do this. Now, I know y'all gonna start making jokes about this, but it would stick out and do this, and then all of a sudden the door would start opening, and it opened about this much, and you see this big eye looking at you, looking all around the room. I was so scared. It was just the great grannies, but they were so weird, and they never come out of that room, and they lived in there together. It scared the crap out of me. You should have been there. No, you shouldn't, but.
Yeah, she had an interesting childhood.
Oh, I'm telling you, I could write books upon books upon books of things that I know.
Yeah, she had an interesting childhood. But anyway, I was going fishing out there, and I ain't scared of nobody. And she said, don't go out there. I said, why? She said, they don't know you out there. And I said, well, it don't matter. I'm going on public property out there on Tallapoosa River. It ain't gonna matter. She said, Frankie.
You gonna say
she
that
said,
on live?
She said
that was weird.
She said that hurt you. That hurt you bad.
I told him what they really do to him. He ain't gonna say that on the phone.
And I told her, I said, honey, I ain't worried about something. Anybody messes with me, I'll beat the fire out of them. You know what she said? She said, that's my kin. Don't you be talking about doing nothing, Mike. I mean, I couldn't believe that.
They'd have put him in a whale somewhere and never seen or heard from him.
But when it come back to me taking it up for myself, she's going to side with them because they're kin.
That's my family, y'all. They're weird, but they're mine. They're all dead now.
That was weird. There's a lot of weird stuff goes on over there, Robert. You know, you're from Alabama.
It's just, Fruithurst is just across the line from the Alabama line. Yeah, it was a lot like Deliverance. Oh, you don't
see, these border towns that are right on Georgia, and we're off of it.
So much is becoming clear now.
Well, see, we're 11 miles from the border, so it's not that bad here. But when you get in Piedmont, Alabama, or Eastham Hill, Georgia, or Borden Springs, Alabama, or Fruithurst, Alabama,
you don't want to go there.
Any of these places that are right on the Georgia-Alabama line, these people made moonshine for years, and they'd go back and forth across the line to keep from getting in trouble. Yeah. So all the people that were really, I'm being careful what I say. I know this is your family, but all the people that were really, a lot of dangerous folks lived right there on those lines.
Let me tell you, there was nothing. As Homestead Aquarius said, we have weird stories here, but we can't write, so there's no books about it.
Well, you know what they say around here in Georgia. You know, if anybody wants to know why Homestead Aquarius isn't for you, son. You know why all the trees lean toward Alabama from Georgia? Yeah. If you're ever in Georgia, you look, all the trees are leaning toward Alabama. You know why? Because Alabama sucks.
Let me tell y'all, getting her done north of 7.
All that way.
Getting her done north of 7 just said, remind me not to canoe down there. I know some of y'all have heard this story before, but me and Frank used to go kayaking like
Down the Tallapoosa.
2 or 3 times a week down the Tallapoosa River. We quit going a couple of years ago because
Stop now, Frank. Yeah.
because we were canoeing down there one day, and there were people, like 3 or 4 people, running down the side of the river, throwing these boulders at us in canoes and screaming at us. Talk about your deliverance.
They were screaming some bad stuff, too.
They were screaming awful stuff at us. And then what does Frank have to do? Y'all just guess. He had to go and sink his damn canoe. And
What's your language?
Darn canoe. And of course, once we got that drug out of the water, we had to get it out and flip it over and drain it out. These people were screaming at us from the other side of the river.
They were screaming bad stuff.
Bad stuff.
You want to tell them what they said?
No.
No, they were screaming. They were screaming real bad stuff. What did he say?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's exactly right. I tell you what. I'll tell you what though. Well, I got a bunch of Alabama jokes. You know how you tell a rich Alabama from a poor Alabama? A rich Alabama person has 2 cars sitting up on blocks in their yard.
It's just not funny, man. That's my family.
It's funny though.
It's not funny.
It's the truth. But
God, hey, Drops Family Garden said, keep talking. They're writing articles for the Inquirer. I want my check. I want my dang
hey,
check.
seriously, no, y'all hear this. Seriously, it was so bad and dangerous when she was a kid
Oh,
out
man.
there. She don't want to live out in the country right now.
No.
Somebody said, why don't you live on, because we
No.
got a piece of property.
No.
And they said, why don't you live on the piece of property? I told them, I said, Tina won't live anywhere but in town because she's afraid of it because she grew up in it. But
Yeah, you do, Tony.
tell them what. Tell them what.
Let me
happened to your
just
uncle.
give y'all a highlight reel. When I was a kid over there was a place out. We lived way out in the country in Fruithurst, down dirt roads, and we had this place that was in the Forks in the Road. It's called the Big Oak. Now let me tell y'all something. We had a dance hall, where I told you where we lived at in the chicken house, and there was nothing for a weekend. It didn't have to be a weekend. It could be a weekday, but especially on weekends when everybody showed up and got drunk, for there to be a hanging at the Big Oak, somebody got shot, stabbed. Oh, Lord, if the people that I know that ended up in the river decapitated, had their body parts cut off for talking and telling things they shouldn't be telling. There was a man that was shot right in our front door for talking too much. He was shot right in our front door. And then every time it rained, because the floor was concrete, every time it would rain, the stuff that they put on the floor to soak up the blood would foam up like 3 or 4 inches, and it ran down to our bedroom. I'm telling y'all, what?
Tell them what happened to your Uncle Vic.
He ended up in the river, in Tallapoosa River, with all kind of things cut off, with cinder blocks on him. He wasn't sleeping with the fishes, because ain't no fishes in there.
Yeah, she ain't joking, people. These people, that's what they did, was they made moonshine for a living, and they didn't play. I mean, they really didn't, and they still don't.
He said one of those cars is a Cadillac, and it would be at the mayor's house.
They still don't, man. This is no joke. Esom Hill, which is right up the street from where Tina grew up, it's not far.
Yo, let me tell you, Jen, you don't know rough. That's just a highlight reel. I can tell y'all stuff. Oh my God.
But yeah, Esom Hill, Georgia, they had
I lived there too.
You can look it up. It's, what was it, Dateline?
Yeah,
Or
Dateline NBC.
It was Stone Phillips or one of them that did the story on it, and it showed packages of this marijuana that said homegrown in Esom Hill, Georgia on it, and it had a label on it that said homegrown in Esom Hill, Georgia. And this stuff was that's just right down the street from where she grew up. And anyway, Esom Hill was the murder capital of the United States per capita, and it only had
that's true. I will.
It only had like 1,200 people lived in Esom Hill, but like 600 of them
If it
had been
happens, I'm
murdered.
going to Fruithurst.
So half the people in the town had been murdered. So it was bad. But there,
I lived in Eastham Hill, Georgia for a period of time, and there's been more people disappeared, beat to death, and shot and killed
yeah, that place
there
is
than any
bad.
place I've ever known in my life. And I lived there for a period of time when I was young too.
Yeah, I do got relatives in NASCAR. Ed, I sure do. My daddy,
He
my
said
daddy,
hi.
Tim
No,
didn't, but I
drove
did.
NASCAR.
But I did. My dad built. My dad built engines for a lot of people that were
I know
in
it,
NASCAR.
right?
He built. He did motor work for Fireball Roberts. He did motor work for. Dang, who else? George Osbrooks.
I could have a channel
Look-
with just my stories on it. I really should
But
think
this
about
is
that.
this was in the 50s when it was called stock
If they
car
weren't all
racing.
dead, I'd be scared to tell these stories.
Yeah, it is. But her dad.
I drive like Dale Earnhardt.
Now this is the truth though. Seriously, now this sounds horrible, but it is horrible. But it's the truth.
He dated a girl from Phoenix City. I've been to Phoenix City. Sorry.
Yeah, Phoenix City ain't too far away. And she
I
was
understand
nuts,
the
and her
crazy.
family was certifiable. Yeah, that's about
They
right.
probably my kin.
But hey, seriously though, who was your dad in that vesture? What was up with that?
Oh, I really don't want to talk about that. My daddy killed some people.
Yeah, her daddy. Who was he? He was his stepson, wasn't
Yeah.
he? It was his stepson.
No. He was in the family, but he was not.
Anyway, her daddy told him if he broke in his trailer again, he was going to kill him because the guy was breaking in the trailer, stealing all his stuff, and threatening him to beat him up and stuff. He was on drugs, and her daddy was fully in his right, so he got completely off on it. But he broke in, and her daddy told him he'd kill him, and
He
by
did.
golly, he
Killed
did.
him dead right there where he stood. Shot him in the belly with a shotgun. All Vesta could say was, "You shot me," and then he died. Now, Daddy told him, "If you break in, you kick my door in one more time, I'm going to kill you," and he did.
And it's amazing though. It's amazing though that Tina. I didn't grow up. I never did see anything like that, but she's seen all these things like that, and what's amazing is how far she's ran in the other direction away from that stuff.
You had to run somewhere.
Because she wants to live in town. She wants to go to church, don't you?
He was warned. I mean, he was fully warned, and my daddy was fully in his rights. Daddy came up the hallway. Vesta was in the living room. That was that.
But she's got.
I've seen a lot of stuff. I should be a very unhappy, depressed person. But instead, I got Jesus and I got happy.
But this is awesome. This is awesome, though. What I'm saying, as crazy as her life was growing up,
I would too.
as crazy as her whole life was growing up. Listen to this. This is awesome. When she was a kid, she rode by and seen a sign on the side of the road. And what did that sign say?
Well, when I was a kid, my mom used to take us to John Tanner State Park. And down on this back road, there was always these little square signs. And all it said was, "Jesus loves you." That's all they said. They used to be everywhere. They're not anymore. And I always remembered that. And back then, I was... now, I didn't think anybody loved me. But when I would see those signs, and I would think, Jesus loves me. He loves me. And I'm having such a bad time, that stuck with me for the rest of my life.
It stuck with her so much that she started walking. When she was staying with her mother here, she would walk to the church on Sunday morning when he was, 7, 8 years old?
Yeah, it probably was. But it was just like across the street right up here.
But she would walk to church, and she walked to church and ended up getting saved at church.
I did. I got
when
baptized
she was a kid.
at First Baptist Church.
I mean, it's just amazing to me that she grew up in this all this hell going on all around her.
It was pure hell.
Which was worse than most people. Even I can't imagine that. And here she, instead of going toward that,
I could have ended up
she went the other direction. I mean, it's just
completely
amazing.
opposite of what I am. I mean, I came like that close to it. It could have went really bad for me, but I knew better. My mama lived a completely different life than my daddy. My mama's side of the family lived a completely different kind of life than my...
Homestead Aquarius wrote, "Jesus loves you," but he's shaking his head real bad in pain.
Jesus loves me.
Tina has all the love and is still 29.
I'm telling you, I love you, man. I love you.
Oh, we do love you, Tony, man. And
I really do.
Robert, we love you too.
Yeah, I love you.
Roland, all
Y'all are
of
so
you.
sweet.
Man, I tell you what, the YouTube community is the best community there is.
Our
All you
cabin
guys
in the
are
woods, You will
awesome.
probably get a laugh out of my tire change video coming out next week. Can you change the tire like I?
Man, Tony, oh, that's it. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Man, that one you did on the blinker fluid was really good. I enjoyed that. Um, but you make sure you put blinker fluid in your car.
What?
Blinker fluid.
Blinker fluid?
Yeah, you better make sure there's plenty of it
Ain't
in
no
there.
damn blinker fluid. I've
Yeah.
heard something about blinker fluid before. That was the dumbest thing I've heard.
Yeah, it was funny.
I can work on a car now.
Hey, Daddy Duck.
Now that could go bad fast.
Now, let me tell you something about Daddy Duck. I never realized. I watched him throw these. Duck decoys.
Decoys?
Decoys.
Did you just say a decoy?
Decoy.
He said decoy.
Decoys.
Decoy. Not a decoy, a decoy.
Yeah, I know. I said it
Like
wrong.
decoupage.
But man, I never knew how many of them they'd throw out there. Man, they throw so many of them out there. It wasn't even funny.
Check the 710 cap on your engines too. What the hell's that?
710 cap.
He's messing with me. I'm sure he
He
is.
might be. Put my blinker fluid in. Yep. Yes. Now, hey,
you ever been
Tony,
snipe hunting?
Tony at our cabin in the woods. Seriously, what did you do at NASCAR? You mind putting that on there? I know you work for NASCAR and you retired for them, but what did
That's
you
a
do?
French decoy. A decoy.
Hey, a bunch of you don't know this, and I don't know if he wants me to tell it, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell it anyway. John at Will It Grow, he drove the NASCAR trucks.
710 is all upside down.
He was a NASCAR truck
So
driver.
funny.
Oh, it is all upside down. I didn't even get that.
I did a 40 question challenge that was inspired by y'all. What?
Oh, cool.
Well, explain that one. I'd like to answer 40 questions. I could give some weird, long answers.
We did do a 40 question
I
challenge.
haven't.
Yeah, we did.
Not me.
Yeah, you did.
No, I
too.
didn't.
We did it walking, remember?
No, I don't.
What was that one we
You
did?
mean I've been walking?
I'll show you the video of it. You
You
did a
might.
video of it.
Yeah, Leah was in. You'll have to show me the video because I don't remember it. 40 questions?
We'll have to watch it. Yeah, you did it already.
I want to answer 40 more.
She did already. She can't even remember she did.
I don't remember what I said, so it might have been live. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, hey man, any of y'all those let's go back to that again, because what we're doing, this is the Jerry Lewis Telethon. We're trying to get Simply Jan over 1,000. We're trying to get Ed back up over 1,000. So Ed and Jan, could y'all put y'all's links in there again if y'all don't mind? And anybody who gets a chance to to shout out their channels or to sub them with any channels that you've got, or you know, if you hadn't subbed them yet.
I changed out all the engines all weekend. Tommy did.
Before they had.
Before they had the one engine rule change, he changed out the engines all weekend.
Oh, cool. Cool. My dad built engines for Tony for NASCAR back in before it was NASCAR, when it was stock car racing. As a matter of fact,
that's pretty cool.
they built them for drag racing too. They built them for all kind of racing. Dad built engines for IMSA and SCCA. When I was a kid, Tina's heard my mom and Daddy both talk about this. My daddy used to get mad at Richard Petty because he would call and flirt with my mama on the phone. When you remember him telling stories about that, he would flirt with my mama on the phone while he was talking to her. It used to make my daddy so mad he couldn't stand it. But Richard Petty, my dad.
I do. Leanne says I need to make up a 40 question quiz. I think you would come up with some crazy questions. I will, Leanne.
But
I really will.
It wasn't who Daddy was building the motors for Richard Petty for. It wasn't for his NASCAR stuff. He was doing motor work for him for drag cars that he was running, and he was also doing them for race boats he was running. And then he was doing Paul Newman's motor work for his IMSA car that he run at IMSA. And then Dad did, he done a bunch of specialty machine work for a bunch of the different race cars and stuff. And this was, back, I think the last stuff he did was in the late 60s, early 70s. But anyway, it was pretty cool.
So I'm gonna come up with 40 questions. That was a good idea, Liam. I'm gonna write out 40 questions for y'all and let y'all do that, because I'll come up with some dandy ones. Y'all might be scared to answer my questions.
Yeah, he does still look young. I'll tell you what happened. You can look this one up on the internet, Roland. My dad was with him up there when this happened, because my dad had done some work on his car. This was in the mid 60s. But he took his drag car to, Richard Petty did, a lot of people don't know he drag raced, but he did. But he took his drag car to Southeastern Dragway in Dallas, Georgia, where I grew up, where we were from. And when he did, he took a run and a wheel flew off of his car and went into the stands and killed a kid. And my dad was there when that happened. And it was really, really bad. Go fast. Oh my God, Lord Jesus, thank you.
You should have told me if there was something coming.
I was trying to, but I had my brain just blocked, and you just gasped. I hadn't told her to go yet, and she just gasped right in front of the car.
Well, I mean, I don't have time to wait around.
But anyway, yeah, it was really bad that kid died.
Yes.
And yeah, please stop.
I was looking at the phone.
My God, I swear.
Take
yeah, she'll scare you to death driving in a car with her. Honest to God. Honest to God, truth.
Ooh, you did pay the insurance, didn't you?
Bring it on, she says.
I am gonna bring it on. I'm making up 40 questions. Don't let me forget to do that. I'll give them some fun questions.
Yeah, we could come up with some. I think we're gonna do a 40 questions.
Oh yes, we absolutely are. I could come up with some weird stuff.
So who wants to do the 40 questions? If we get it, is anybody on here that wants to?
Tony Leanne would do it.
Tony Leanne, y'all will do it.
Homestead Aquarius, I expect you to answer them.
All right, well we're gonna tag Robert, and we're gonna tag Tony and Leanne.
And Tony at our cabin in the woods.
And we'll get Tony at our cabin in the woods too, so y'all can all get.
And we'll get his second wife, Leah. You know, I had them married off.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I did that, but I did. I had Tony at our cabin married to Leah.
Leah. No, Tracy Phillips' wife. Leah.
Okay. See, I don't even know who the hell I'm talking about. Heck, I'm talking about
Tracy Phillips.
Tracy Phillips'
the
wife,
MRE
Leah.
channel. Tracy Phillips. His wife Leah has got a channel, great channel. If y'all don't know Leah, she's great. But anyway, Leah's good friends with Tina, and she thought that Leah was married to Tony off of our cabin in the woods.
Go figure. I just thought they made a good couple. I'm sorry to the real husband's wife. That was just my head.
I told him, I said, no, that ain't.
I know. And every once in a while she'll say, to that man you had me married off to. I can't say. My
butt did pucker up. Hey, our cabin in the woods, Tony said Frank's butt puckered up there.
Look, there's a little place in his seat that looks like a little cone. That's where he puckers up so much, sitting over in that seat. Because, he
You should drive with Tony. We were up in the mountains. He was scared to howl off a bear. Hey, I'm serious. She will too.
I take it like a race car on dirt.
Ed says he just loves driving fast through the mountains.
I do too.
Roland says you need to pay attention to the road.
I do. See, I'm getting out now. I'll be back.
Yep. I'll tell you what though.
Oh my gosh.
She can drive fast when she wants to, and I got a Corvette that I've got it in my house in Dallas. It's a 88 convertible vet, and it's got 20,000 miles on it. Looks like a brand new one. Anyway, I don't bring it home because I don't want to ride in the car with her, and she won't let me drive it. So, but she would flat kill somebody in that car. Frank, that's true, love lady. Tina drive. Uh, yeah, I need that side seat driver set up. I really do. But she won't let me drive. She absolutely will not let anybody drive. If she's in the car with you, she'll end up forcing you to let her behind the wheel. She can't ride with anybody. And then she drives like crazy. Just absolute crazy. I've very that yeah, we'll do that when we come up with the name of that, Ed. We're gonna send it right over to you too to do that challenge, 40 question challenge. Tina's gonna come up with it, I think. Funny farm questions. The funny farm 40 question challenge. Yeah, that's a good name for it. Ed said hit him up, we'll do the questions. Good deal. You tell your wife to sit in the back seat while I'm towing the camper. She goes nuts. Yeah, I'll bet. Hey, Tina used to drink. And she probably don't want me telling nobody that, but she used to drink. And when we met, Tina had some, didn't have a driver's license. She had to get her driver's license back.
Well, thanks for letting everybody know that. I was trying to keep my life a secret. I'm leaving. I'm done with you.
Anyway, what I was going to tell you is this one's a funny one. This will show just how redneck we are. Tina, tell them.
Never mind. I ain't giving up that damn easy. I'm back.
No, tell them what you got a DUI pulling.
Oh, a race car. A dirt track.
She just pulled a dirt track race car on a trailer.
Push that up some. It's making my head chopped off.
Oh, that.
I was hauling a dirt track car.
There.
And yeah, that's about it.
But anyway, they were coming back from the races with that dirt track car, and somebody told her to drive the car.
Yeah.
And she was driving, said she was driving down the road, and I was swinging that car around, going,
I had that car on a trailer, and I was in I used to be a different person than I am now, thank God. I mean, not thank God I was then, but thank God I am now.
Yeah, it was, that was it. He says, you guys are in my family circle.
Who was that?
Ed.
Yeah.
He said, okay, spill it. What was under the seat?
No, I'm not going to tell you what was in my pocket either.
No, I'm back now. But something happened to the thing. I don't even know what was going on. But yeah, it was, she, everybody lived, was young at one time and did stupid stuff. But
I did.
But yeah, I thought that was funny. That's about as redneck a moment as you got. You got a DUI dragging a race car back from the dirt track.
And look, the bad thing was I made it 50 miles with that car, towing it.
All right, see you, Tony Lynn.
Bye, Tony Lynn. And was within 1 block of home when I pulled up into a road check. 1 block.
Well, I got, when I was young, when I was a teenager, I got a DUI too. I wasn't a teenager, I was 20 something. But yeah, Frank's cut off. I see what you mean. I'm over here. But anyway, yeah, I got I didn't get a DUI because anyway, I got to tell you what happened. Anyway, I had been to this nightclub and I'd lost my glasses and I can't see. So I was in a Fiero GT. Y'all remember them? Anyway, this was in like 91. And anyway, man, I was in that Fiero GT and I come pulling into a gas station and I hit the curb and actually jumped the Fiero in the air. And when I hit the ground, it spun around and went sliding into the gas pump. But it didn't hit the pump, it just stopped right there at it like perfect to get gas. So I seen all these people over there standing that was watching what I was doing, but I couldn't make them out because I had my glasses off. I couldn't see. That's why I wrecked the car to begin with. And I started screaming at them. I said, did y'all see that? I said, that should have been on the Wide World of Sports. Did y'all see that? I said, I can't believe I just Dukes of Hazzard that car right into the gas pumps. And then people just kept coming up closer to me, walking up. And it was a bunch of cops. That convenience store had just gotten robbed. And they cut off their light and see to tell it was cops. So anyway, they took me to jail for a DUI and impounded my car. and I called my mom and dad to come and get me, and they came and got me,
Right.
and they were mad. Oh my God, was they mad? And called my mom, didn't tell my dad. That's who it wasn't. My dad didn't know. I wasn't gonna tell him, and Mama hadn't told him. And what do you know? Next thing you know, I go to court, and the judge knew my dad, and he told me to go home and give my dad a big hug because he was going to knock the DUI out and give me a reckless driving plea, which held the same fine, but it wouldn't mess up my whole life. Yeah, and he got me off. That judge did. Yeah, it was pretty. My dad had a bunch of friends, and he was. I'll tell you what. When my dad died, I'm very proud of my old man. He was a good fella, but did not the entire city of Dallas.
You try not to.
Try not to what? Try not to what? What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? Tell me, cause
I don't want to tell you.
No, you go ahead.
If you missed it, I'm not.
But what did I say that I missed?
Nothing. You didn't say nothing. I know nothing. Colonel Clinton.
I didn't see that. I don't know what I did. I must have done something. He said, "Did you see that?" LOL. What'd that do?
I don't know. Did you?
I don't know.
I don't know. I know nothing.
But anyway.
Anyhow.
Yeah, my dad, when he died, man, we went to the funeral, and Tina will tell you, everybody on Main Street in the town that I was at come out of their businesses to salute to pay homage or whatever to my old man as the funeral procession went by. And I had never seen anybody do that before, but he had helped half the people in that town, man. For one way or another, he had helped just about everybody there, and everybody liked him. So he was a pretty good fella. He definitely was a pretty good fella. But I got arrested for going 130 miles an hour over the speed limit.
Who did over the speed limit?
Got 5 tickets out of that. Dang, I guess you did.
Who did that? Who?
No, I wasn't proud of I was proud of my dad. You know, I was proud of my dad when his whole life, but at his funeral, I was very proud of his life's accomplishments. Is what I was saying, right?
Did the $130 over it?
Ed's attention to detail.
Oh,
that was
God.
Tony that did a hunt. Tony knows the cabin in the woods that did that.
Dude. I mean, you're worse than me.
And Ed said I had to join the Navy because of some stupid crap when I was a teenager. The judge was going to put my butt in jail, and I didn't. But did not because I had signed up the week before. Hey, that I know what you mean. I did some stupid stuff. Oh yeah, I bet it did. Robert. 130 over. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was moving. Now I got a ticket in that Corvette. I got the one I was telling you about a minute ago. I got a ticket in it going 90 and 25 under the red light, and I got in bad trouble for that one too. But
yeah, at 1 o'clock, it's still not gonna be first o'clock.
But yeah, I did all kind of stupid stuff growing up, man. Lord help me, Jesus. I got saved when I was 26, and my life, man, everybody will tell you, man, everybody thought I had a nervous breakdown because my life changed so much from, when I found Jesus to before. I mean, we still have a lot of fun, but I don't do things like I used to do. I used to, drink all the time and fight all the time, and I don't do none of that anymore. I hadn't done that in years. Let's see here. I lost my license for 6 months, and the cop knew your dad.
No.
It said, got nailed on 18 leaving San Diego, but you hold the record. Yeah, I agree though. That is moving. We've all done some stupid things, Jan. I'm sure of that. We have, do the channel, but Tina gets me to laugh. Laughing so hard, I spit sweet tea all over my windshield. Oh, yeah, and you ought to live with her.
Oh my God! When I'm doing my little dances in the kitchen and singing songs, yeah, you're to be there for that. Because Frank's always saying, we should have had the cameras rolling for that.
Yeah, and what it is kids. Tina's just not grown up. She's just 100% a child.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we'll go in Walmart and there'll be little kids in there that are 3 and 4 years old and they'll be looking at her doing like that.
All kids do that. I don't have to know them. I've never seen them before. And every kid I see will start waving at me,
They
or
think
to
she's a
talk
kid
to
too.
me, or want me to play with them or color with them. And I'm like, dude, we're in a grocery store. But okay, let's do it.
Yes, and nowadays they just jail you for high speed. Yeah, they do. And I'll tell you something else that I've noticed is different. And nowadays, my phone's ringing again. I gotta cut it off. All right, I cut it off, but it's still coming on. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. The phone rang. But anyway, what I was gonna say was that used to with our age group, people would get in a fist fight and that'd be the end of it. You know what I mean? It was just a fist fight. That's all it was. You got when the guy went down, it was over. It was a pretty fair fight. Nowadays, that ain't a one-on-one fist fight. You'll have 12 kids jump on one kid, and they'll half kill him, or they'll get weapons and stuff. And I mean, nobody did
now
stuff
they take
like
their
that.
guns to school.
We just, take guns to school and stuff. I mean, we carried guns to school too, but we carried them in the back of our windows in the pickup trucks.
Yeah, how is that legal?
Yeah, I mean, when we drove to school in high school, every redneck in our high school
Running
had deer
from the
rifles
cops
in the
is
back
good
of the
exercise.
pickup truck.
I ain't
But you run the cops, good exercise. Yeah, I've done that before. Like you know what we used to do in high school. Now, this is gonna sound so bad, but we used to go to this place where there's this Arabs, Indians that worked at the store, and anyway, we would go to that store, and we was 14, and you could go in there and buy beer from them, and they'd just sell it to you. It didn't matter how old you are. If you had the money, they were selling beer. So we would buy beer, and then we would take it and put it on a fishing stringer and stick it in the creek for Friday night.
Yeah.
And it would be so cold when you would go get it out. That beer would be ice cold. And you couldn't put it in the refrigerator or keep it on ice for that long, because your mom and daddy would catch you.
He used to go to his window when he was skipping school. I remember when they used to let you smoke on planes. And I remember when also they had, me and my mother were talking about this the other day. My grandmother was a housekeeper at the Bremen Hospital. And I used to go over there and hang out with her when I was a kid. And they had a cigarette machine in the front lobby of the hospital. The cigarettes were 50 cents a pack.
Hey, Fred, do you remember that when Richard Petty killed that kid at the drag strip? You were probably a little kid then. You might not even remember. It might be before you was born. Didn't know if you remembered that. Yeah, I figured you did. Daddy had done some work on his drag car. They had and Daddy knew him from. Do you remember? You remember Scott Smith? I don't know if you remember Scott Smith, but he had this thing called Overseas Dealers. They sold these hot rod boat parts, and anyway, Richard had known him from there. And he got Daddy to work on his boat and then work on his drag car a little bit. They'd done some work for him. Yep. And but he knew him, and Daddy did all kind of, and he started out doing the hot rod work with remember George Alsobrooks? He raced stock car racing back in the 50s. Daddy started out working on him and my granddaddy working on some of his stuff. But it was crazy. All the things that happened over the years. Yeah, Fred said he missed and respected. Bingo was my dad.
Here comes the Aquarius.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Fred. He was one heck of a good mechanic, man. He could And what he did that the race car drivers would get him to do, a lot of different race car drivers would get him to do, was what him and Gordon were both real good at. It was porting and polishing heads. Was they could get those heads ported down about as good as anybody that could do it, and a lot of people would send him heads and get them to port them and polish them. And that's what he would do. He'd put them 3-angle valve jobs on them and stuff like that. And different people got him to build their heads.
He did work on my cars.
He did work on your cars too. Yeah, I mean they did a lot of work for just the general public's cars. That's probably what 90% of what they did, 99. But some of their specialty machine shop work was pretty interesting. But what he did was he went to school at TRW, and he learned from TRW how to work on how to do all the math on the cars. Said those belt buckles were pretty useful too. I'll tell you what, I would love to, Fred and Ed, man, I would, y'all just don't know. If I had the time, I would so get into building model cars, would I not? I would drive you insane on that, wouldn't I?
Probably would.
I drive you insane with the Star Wars toys, don't I?
Yeah.
I work on them a lot. I work on my Star Wars toys a lot, and she gets drove absolutely insane with that. Let's see here. Remember the Push Rods Car Club for years, yeah. That Push Rods, that was there was, you remember Push Rods that was in Powder Springs? That used to be my dad's garage. It sure was. All that stuff's still in the box somewhere. Yeah, yep, it was. Now, do you remember? I don't know how old are you, Fred? I figure you're a little bit older than me, but not a whole lot, I don't think. Your brother, 58. Fred, you're 58? I didn't think you was 50. I thought you was
she has a Star
maybe 50,
Wars.
54, 55.
This woman behind us has a Star Wars sun visor all the way across the front window.
Hey, you know what I seen that was really cool yesterday that I want to get? It's a sticker that goes on the window on the side.
That's got.
Okay, see you, Tony and Leanne.
Not Tony Leanne.
Oh, I thought.
Well, Tina is only 29. That's right. Thank you for remembering.
I'd like to see that Mustang. Prostrated.
Hey, Vern, how you doing?
I bet it was. Man, y'all. Now, Fred, have you ever been to Wallace's up in Lithia Springs, Wallace's Barbecue? Because I bet you have.
What's wrong with you, Vern?
I'm sorry you've been sick, Vern.
I'm sorry. I wonder why we haven't been hearing from you lately.
I figured that might be your cars that you built up there at Wallace's, because there's somebody who's built them that does the kind of work y'all do.
We need to call Tina's dad and see if she's legal. Well, you're going to have a hard time calling him. He's not here anymore.
Let's see here.
I'm not laughing because he's not here.
Said it was a gorgeous model. Every Friday. I have a 73 Q-code convertible Mustang sitting in the garage. Need to restore. Only 70. Oh
sorry,
man,
Vernon.
that is such a sweet car. End-stage cell, PD and cancer. Yeah, Vernon, we're praying for you, son. We've had you on a prayer list for the past 6 months, but we are still praying for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We sure are. Let's see here. There's Jan's. Jan just put Ed's up there. Jan, put your channel up there too, because that's what we're here for. For anybody who's new that hadn't come in, what we're trying to do is
sure, we scare up a snake preacher and do a seance. Do it. That would be funny.
Who said that? Drop the family garden.
Yeah.
But
that would be funny.
Yeah, what I was going to say though is to everybody that don't know that's new, that's just come in, we're trying to shout out Simply Jan Homestead, and she's at 800 something. We're trying to get her to 1,000. And like I was saying earlier, she shouted out everybody on the planet, and she's just done so much to help other channels. She's rolling our playlist right now. I mean, she's just really done everything, and Ed's the same way. Him and Ernie Hatmaker, his wife Ernie, they've had so many shout outs, done so many things for other channels, and Ed needs some help too. He needs to get back over 1,000 by the end of the month, or he'll lose his monetization. So we need to get everybody you can subbing to these two channels, because we need to get Jan over 1,000, and we need to get Ed's attention to detail back over 1,000, because the YouTube purge took his, and everybody's been through that. When you go on, I got a video in Disney World where we were getting on the boat, and we were at 47 subscribers. And I was looking at my phone. I said, we have 47 subscribers this morning. Now we got 46. What the heck's going on? Who's mad at me? Who don't like me?
Yeah.
Somebody's unsubbed us. What the heck happened? And I didn't understand about the YouTube purge. But when you start getting for those of you who don't have a whole lot of people on your channel, which we don't, but we've got like 1,300. We've had the YouTube purge come along and take 50 subscribers, and they just take it, and then they're just gone.
But they come back.
Some of them come back, some of them don't. So anyway, it really hurts you as a channel, and that's what just happened to Ed.
I think I do have a hotline. Thank you.
But anyway,
I was talking to Vernon on here, typing because it's hard to talk when Frank's talking, and I started to answer you too by typing. It was really weird.
But yeah, if you can scroll back up through there and go to Simply Jan's, and you'll see Simply Jan's, and you'll see Ed's attention to detail. Their links are in the chat right here. So just go to them and click them and sub them. And if you've already got them subbed, man, give them a shout out or something. Sub them with your if you got any other channels. But let's get them where we need to get them. And as far as that goes too, we got His Way Homestead that's really fighting to get their monetization, and they don't have a whole lot of hours left to get there. So if anybody can roll their playlist, that would be awesome. And thank y'all so much for rolling ours. Everybody who has, man, thank y'all so much. Y'all are such a blessing. We're almost there too. Frank, one day I need to talk to you about me wiring my garage. Yeah, man, I can walk you through wiring that garage in no time. You can do it. You can so do it, man. You got the mechanical mind to do it. I could just, email me and I'll send you my phone number, and I'll go over it with you. We can get you on Duo where we're both on the video, and I can walk you through exactly everything you need to do on that, where you can do it yourself. That's awesome, Drops family. Yeah, we're gonna come over to your channel and sub you. I'd like to start watching your videos too. I appreciate you coming over.
What did they say, Vern?
What do you mean? They just give you a timeline today for the first time? No, we're not gonna believe no timeline come from no doctor, Vernon. We're not going to. You ain't got no expiration date on the bottom of your foot. No, sir. Doctors are bad about wanting to name it and claim it.
Yeah, true.
And we're not gonna name it, and we're not gonna claim it. We're gonna believe something.
Well,
else.
I don't take 1 year. I don't accept 1 year, and don't accept it either. They told my daddy when he had gangrene set up in his intestines from alcohol abuse. They took 4 feet of his intestines out, and they told him he had about 3 months to live. 3 years later, he was still kicking it and still drinking.
Let me tell y'all something, too. This is a whole nother story. I've got the most horrible scar on my stomach that you've ever seen. At one time, before I got so fat, it went from my belly button around to the middle of my back. Tane will tell you about that. I had 6 surgeries before I turned 6 years old. I was supposed to have died from birth defects as a child. I was also... They told my mother and daddy if I did live, that I wouldn't be able to function at all, and I for sure wouldn't live past 5 years old.
He's here.
I'm here and doing fine.
Don't
So,
listen to the quacks.
Don't.
They don't know. They're guessing. I can tell you how long you got to live too. Does that mean I'm right? No.
Nope.
God is the only one who knows how long you're going to live.
Yeah, they don't.
That's it.
They don't know what they're talking about
They
on
can
that.
say
Vernon.
what they want.
They don't.
You
They
know
don't.
better than that, Vernon. You know
You're
not to
gonna.
listen to them.
You're gonna be. You're gonna be around for a while. We're
Ed
just gonna
needs your
believe that.
email, Frank.
Yeah. Okay. It's Frank McTyre, FrankMcTyre @gmail.com. Write that down in there if you will.
Okay, I've lived 3 more years than I thought I would live the day that I said stage 2, but I don't know. I know you got a long time left.
Yeah, don't let them
Don't
let them give you no bad. I mean, don't let them. Don't. It's kind of like this, Vernon. If you get a letter in the mail that is a bad letter, send it back.
Exactly.
Send it back. Return to sender. You got bad information that comes from somebody. Return that back to sender. Send that right back to.
That's right. Doctors are trying to give death sentences. I believe that, and I fully believe, and we talk about
It
this.
is Tony Lynn.
We talk about this all the time. That if you start believing that you're sick and you start listening to the things that the doctors say, it'll happen. You'll come up with being sick. If they're doing a bunch of tests on you and going, I don't know what's wrong with you, but we'll do some testing to find out. They're going to find something sooner or later. Quit believing it. Quit listening to it. Don't, we fully believe in God's healing powers, and that's just the way it's going to be.
And the first
That's
accident,
right.
dope you up and speed up.
That's
exactly
right. That's exactly right. They think if they can keep you doped up, you'll just go on and die sooner.
They did that to my mom and dad both. But I'm gonna tell you something else too. This is a cute little story, Vernon, but it's the truth. If you've heard about Cole Younger, he rode with the James gang when the younger brothers. Well, there was 3 of those younger brothers that was in that. I forget the name of the place in Michigan, but anyway, they went. It's the raid. They went to rob the bank, and it went bad. They were ambushed by all the people in the town. Well, they were shot up so bad that every one of those younger brothers took several bullets. Cole Younger took, I think it was 16, and there was, I think, 9 of the bullets was in his abdomen. One of the brothers was shot in the head.
That's right, Homestead.
Listen to this though. They rode all the way for like 2 weeks without any medicine, and then went and stayed in the woods for about a week without any medicine or anything. No antibiotics, shot full of 50 caliber bullets. I mean, 50 caliber. This was 30 caliber and 50 caliber bullets. And Cole Younger had 16 of them. And the man lived to be an old man.
That's right, Daddy Duck.
So,
Amen.
And Cole Younger, what he said was, if a man he said a man that don't want to die is a hard thing to kill. And he's dead on right on that.
The day you're born is the day you start dying. So live your life to the fullest. Amen.
That is exactly right. I agree with that.
That's right.
I agree with that. What Dad say? It said the VA.
They should stick to home loans and tuition, not medical.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. The only thing is the VA's just got a new good somebody. Tony with our cabin in the woods, his wife has just went to work for the VA. So I know that's a good somebody that's going to work at the VA.
Homestead Aquarius said, mind, body, spirit connection is key in God's hand. Animals live through horrible things because they don't know to worry about it. I vouch for that.
I agree with you, Robert.
One of our cats was attacked by our dogs a while back. 3 surgeries, and I mean from neck to butt, cut open, laid open, stitched. She's just perfect today. She was just perfect, and she just.
Listen to that. Jan says, they told me my liver was in failure years ago, and I changed my diet, and it's healed.
Amen.
Hey, Mickey Bell Roberts, we were just praying for him, the African lion. I watched a video on his. He just got out. Man, they told him to get on this diabetic medicine. Man, he jumped on I'm fixing to do this too. He juiced all the vegetables out of his garden and went on a total juice fast for 10 days. He lost 15 pounds, and his average blood sugar went from 178 to 115.
Sorry,
I mean,
Vernon.
man, that was incredible. I am sorry to hear that, Vernon. I sure am. Northfield, Minnesota. That's exactly where it was. Tony and Leanne. That's exactly where it was. And I don't remember, wasn't he shot like 16 times? Do it, Frank. It works. I think I'm going to. Juicing is powerful. I think I'm going to do it.
Can
seriously.
you juice a cheeseburger? Just saying.
No, but I think I'm seriously going to.
I would. If I could juice cheeseburgers, I'd do it.
I think I'm seriously going to do that. I mean, I know that I'll have the green apple trots for about a week, but I'm still going to do it.
Go somewhere else.
Yeah.
We had to give him a porta potty and
Yeah,
put it outside
if
like
I'm
an
on a
outhouse.
juicer for a week, I'll have the green apple trots. And everybody don't know
I
what the
could
trots
juice a
is. It means you're
cheeseburger.
trotting to the bathroom.
I could choose a pizza, a cheeseburger, some of those jalapeno, poblano stuff, chili. Oh my God, if that don't make you go potty, I don't know what will.
Yeah, we're going to get together when the hat makers come. Fred Henry, we definitely are.
Yes, Tony
Can't
Ross.
wait to do that.
We
gonna be
never
awesome.
stop talking. What's wrong with you?
No, we don't. We talk all the time.
Poopers.
You juice a cheeseburger, mix it with prune juice.
That
Oh, God.
might be good.
My grandmother used to make me drink
I love
prune
prunes.
juice. I'm having flashbacks now. Because I had my abdomen
Just
something
do
wrong
it in
with it.
moderation, Frank. Don't shock your body.
Yeah, I need to.
If his body's not in shock already, I don't know if you can think of
Man, I'm in shock from going off of Little Debbie cakes. I'm not completely off. I've had to wean myself slowly. When I say I've been on the diet for
You'll
about a
poop for
week.
distance.
Yeah. Prune juice PTSD. Man, I've got that too. My grandmother used to make me drink prune juice, and she'd say, "You need
Yes.
to." She said,
Tony
"This will help
Ross.
you with a BM."
BM.
BM.
BM and BO. You got BO, BM.
Yeah, she used to say that all the time. She said, "This will help you with a BM."
People don't talk like that anymore.
No, they don't. So you can juice anything if you add enough water. Yeah,
I'm going to try
I
to.
guess you could.
What can I juice? I'm going to juice.
Through a screen door.
That's
Yeah,
disgusting.
you could if you.
BS,
if you're drinking all that.
BM, and BO.
If you're drinking all that juice, you probably could. You'll go meet the hat.
You're going to meet the hat makers, but not the Walshes. I didn't say that, Tony
Well, that's
Ross.
what we was
I
thinking.
didn't
You
say
could
it.
come up there too. We all get to meet
Tony,
one
I
another.
love you.
I knew that you and Ed was good friends. I do love you, Tony.
No, I do.
He said, I see how that works.
I know, we hurt your feelings.
We
didn't
can't
it?
go in and eat anywhere, but we can meet. Everybody else might have to go
We
in
can
and eat.
eat. We can eat on the ground, on the grass, have a picnic.
I can go in and eat with you at Cracker Barrel,
My phone's dying.
but I might have to leave Tina in the car because she has to stay with the girls. She won't take the girls in. She would go in and eat with you too. She won't take the girls in.
I can't go in and eat because if I get sick, then my kids get sick, my grandkids.
But you go in
and then my
Walmart.
mom. Well, I go in Walmart because there's no other way to do it.
And you wear masks.
I go buy my mother's groceries for her. I hadn't let her go in a store in 6 months. I go buy my 76-year-old mother's groceries.
He
for
said
her.
that's why Ed got the syrup and you didn't.
Ooh, I'm gonna think about that before. I didn't do it, Tony. I love you. It's
her. It's her. It's all her.
Tony. I'm coming to your house. Just make me some food. I'm coming to your house. We'll break bread together, man.
Which I'm telling you what, all y'all guys on here are awesome because, man, no joke. Yesterday, we're trying to get our watch time up.
Watchtower.
Watchtower. That's
what I'm
ain't it?
saying. Yeah.
What's Watchtower?
It's a Jehovah's Witness.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it.
Why are you saying that?
I don't know. Subliminal. Something going on. But anyway, yeah,
Cuckoo.
but our watch
Hey,
time
do you
has,
know what?
has gone up.
Saying cuckoo reminds me. Y'all know that just reminded me. I mean, because it's just what happens. My nickname as a child was Coco. The only people who still call me Coco is my stepmother and my sister. It's really weird.
Yeah, they still call her Coco.
But it was Coke or Coco my whole life. That's what
It's
I
because
always.
they're
And now
Colette.
it's Tina or Colette or Tina Colette or.
Yeah, TC.
What
What
are you
did it say? I
doing?
didn't
Why are
mean to
you
do that.
messing up my phone?
So it is attention to
The
detail.
syrup was awesome, but Tony sent it to Ernie.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get
Ernie didn't. Ernie must have given him some because he knew it was awesome.
I didn't get anything. Nothing. I've been looking at my mailbox every day, and I've got
But
nothing.
we're supposed to go
I
up
don't
there.
get
and-
anything from anybody. It's
But
really
we're
sad.
supposed to go up there. He sent you a big old gift. Who remembers when Cairo syrup? Man, I lived on Cairo syrup. Man, I'd take loaf bread and Cairo syrup.
I used to work on the road construction, and I worked with this dozer man. I was checking grade, and he was my dozer man. And his name, it wasn't really his name, but everybody called him Cairo. He was about 500 pounds.
Man, we didn't even get pancakes for our Cairo syrup. We ate Cairo syrup on loaf bread, and that was good.
Sopping up Cairo on your loaf of bread.
A Cairo syrup sandwich. I used to eat that when I was a kid.
I've got solar lights outside my house. You can see them. The roof.
Vernon sent you something. Vernon sent you some honey.
Vernon's the only one who really cares about me, y'all. He sent me some honey, and I'm telling you, not just any honey. That honey's good.
You know,
stuff.
he just made the most. This was it. Hey man, we did. I know what you mean, Tony. We need to get some work done too. But he said, Tony Leanne said, so I'll see you, Tony at our cabin in the woods.
Tony.
Thank you for coming by. But he said, so if the witnesses say that there's a limited number of people that go to heaven, why do they keep recruiting more people? That's the truth. That's the truth. They shouldn't keep recruiting more people because that next one may bump them out of getting to go. That's the truth.
Cat head biscuits and Cairo syrup. Man,
that does sound
That's
good.
your grandma.
You know what
right there.
you know what my mama used to cook, and I mean I miss this. My mama
Bye,
raised
Tony.
my mother. Man, y'all should have met my mother. My mother was the sweetest woman on this earth, and she tried to feed you
Right, 144
constantly. Did she not?
Yeah.
Mama wouldn't take no if you wanted food. She'd come over. She'd say, "Tina, you want some of this?"
Thank you. I will enjoy being 29 for the next 29 years. You're so sweet.
Tina would say, she'd say, no, Gene, I don't want nothing to eat. I'm okay. And she'd say, you sure you don't want me to fix
Just
you
have
this?
a bite of this.
Well, just have a bite of this. You
Let
sure
me
you
fix
don't
you a
want
plate
me?
of that.
Then she'd walk over there with the plate and hand it to her. And she just wouldn't accept you not eating. But that's one reason
I hope
I'm
it
fat.
does. I'm waiting on it.
But my mother would make this stuff called chocolate syrup. She took Hershey's cocoa and a little bit of milk and a little bit of sugar,
Buckwheat pancakes.
and she would make chocolate syrup, and she'd put it over her homemade biscuits.
Hi, Spitfire
Man,
Red.
You talking about something that's good? Chocolate syrup over homemade Hershey's chocolate syrup over the top of homemade biscuits is dang near the best thing you can eat on the planet. That is delicious. You ever had that chocolate
Spitfire
syrup
Red's
biscuit?
on here.
Hey, Spitfire Red. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing good.
Hang on a minute.
I know you've been watching on the Roku. I sure do. And she can't comment because she's on the Roku, but she's been watching everybody. How's your hip doing? Are you doing better? Are you okay? Because she broke her hip, and man, she had a horrible.
That was a terrible, terrible thing.
That thing that happened to you in that rehab center was just. They tried to kidnap her in the rehab center.
Anymore either.
That was just absolutely horrible. I mean, that's absolutely awful. I'm so glad that you're all right. That is one of the worst things I've heard.
Careful, aren't you? Want to start talking about how big your package is?
Who's that?
Walsh, you know. Oh gosh. We don't have Cairo anymore, but we did. You know, they're stopping making Mrs. Butterworth and Log Cabin, so we went and bought some of that.
Yeah, they're stopping making Mrs. Yeah, they are. But what I was going to tell you, hey, Lori's World, how are you doing?
Hello.
Vernon Daniel says, I've been praying for Spitfire Red.
Yes, thank you.
We've all been praying for you, Wendy. I'm glad you're.
Yeah, that's horrible. Absolutely horrible.
It is. It is, and she's one of the sweetest people on YouTube.
Hey, Apricot Tiny House.
Hey, Apricot Tiny House, how are you doing? But seriously, let me ask y'all this: how many of y'all remember Mercurochrome?
You forgot how to type it. I do.
Do you remember
My grandmother
Mercurochrome?
had it. My mother still gets it.
Man, I can remember when we was a
They
kid.
call him Papa Smurf.
If you got bit by a bunch of mosquitoes, or you got poison oak, or you got
look like
whatever,
you've been in a battle.
and go in and Mama put Mercurochrome on you, you look like you had just been shot up in Vietnam. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Oh, man.
You know, having that red stuff all over you.
Look, my mama, when we got me and my sister and her friend got into a
Oh, I
bunch
bet
of
that's good, Jen.
trouble when we were kids. Like, we took a big stick and poked it in a wasp's nest one time, and they came out and stung us all over, literally in our ears and our hair, everywhere. She took us in the bathtub and poured bleach all over us.
Yeah,
That's
it'll
mean.
work.
It worked, but doggone if it wasn't mean.
Man, when I get bad poison oak right now, I
Monkey
pour
blood.
I pour straight bleach on it now, and it hurts like crap, but it makes that poison oak go away. It's done.
Yeah.
Sorry, real slow, but hello, I watch all your channels and sharing on my playlist and liking. Thank you so much, Wendy. You're an awesome friend.
One of his channels is actually Papa Smurf. Purple Horse Medicine.
Yeah.
I did. My mama loved that Mercurochrome when I was little. I mean,
It used to be
hard.
painted all
I'd
the
be
time.
so scared to go to school the next day. You know, and that stuff still be staining your skin. People think you got beat up at home.
Yeah, man. I remember my mama she used to buy that Mercurochrome like by the gallon and paint you all up with that
Yeah.
stuff.
Camp Fofinique, that's another oldie but goodie. Didn't have tan your skin, but it was good.
Yeah, that's the difference, man, and it's so different between like our age group, and I know most y'all out there around our age. I've looked at
I'm
who's on our
29.
channel, and it's crazy. Like YouTube knows who to get group of what thing, but most everybody on our channel is between the ages of 40 and 60.
Daddy
And,
Duck, when he was in the Marine Corps, he got a case of trench foot and would pee on his foot.
He would
I
pee on
s-
his foot.
Pee on his foot for trench foot. Your battery's going dead too.
Oh no.
We're all going dead.
Well, my battery's going dead, people. We're still in line to get Kaylee at school.
She just got her staples out and we'll take a pitch. Not gross at all. Now therapy at home for free by VNAs for 2 weeks. Oh, can't wait to start that. Oh, bless your heart.
Well, my battery's going dead on my phone. I guess we're going to have to end the chat.
Both of our batteries are going
So-
dead, so we have no choice.
So yeah, we ain't got no choice on it. But anyway,
or else we could talk for days.
it sure has been fun, and we
really
sure have
has.
liked it. And we're gonna probably do the lives a lot more because for the next little bit till we get our watch time where it needs to be, because this is really helping. Besides, we like talking to you.
Yeah, we're going
We
to
really
say
do
Camp
love that.
Fofinique. Camp Fofinique. I don't know why I did that. It was just funny. That's right. Well, it's been real. It's been fun.
It has been, and I hate for this thing to die on everybody. And do you see how many percent I got? Does it say?
A while ago, it just said low battery. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's pretty low.
I don't know, but I know mine is. It's in the red.
Yeah, I think mine is too. Yeah, we got to do some stuff. We got to do. We gotta close it down, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do something useless too. We gotta pick up Kaylee from school.
We're busy.
But anyway, we love all you
Glad y'all
guys.
enjoyed the laugh.
And Vernon, we're praying for you.
Yes.
Wendy, we're praying for
Yep.
you still. We
Yep.
love y'all, man. I mean, we really do.
Probably did
and-
get 50 or 60 hours today.
Hey, I'm hoping we did. I swear, I'm hoping we did. And I appreciate all y'all helping us. But y'all,
We
seriously.
love you.
Everybody subscribe to Simply Jan. Most of you already are, but if you're not, Simply Jan's Homestead, subscribe to her. If you are
Bye,
subscribed to
Vern.
her,
Love
give her a
you.
shout out if you can. We would appreciate that. And also the same for Ed. If you're not subscribed to him, give him a shout out.
Tony
Ed's
Leanne,
attention to
love
detail.
y'all.
Yeah, love you, Tony and Leanne. Sure do. Thank all
Walsh
of you.
Farms, if you're still here, I love you too.
Yeah, love Walsh Farms. Love every
Love
single
y'all.
one of you. Robert, love you.
Yeah.
Love all of you. And man, we'll see y'all next time. Bye. I'm saying bye, but it ain't working. Okay.